TV down and unmute yourself.
Taste the biscuit.
What's this day on rush shit?
Woo! You got
our day Wednesday, baby!
Does anyone ever say to you, sounds like someone has a case of the Mondays?
I believe you get your ass kicked saying something like that, man.
With the bar, the bang, the dang.
You sure about that?
Set the boogie shit up.
You sure about that?
You're a real crumb bum. Get away from me.
My name is Bob.
You're a creep.
Oh, well, hello, fine shits.
Hi, is there music playing? I hear nothing.
Oh, you don't hear anything?
Either.
Hang on a second. There is. It's just not for Zoom. You know, it's been a crazy day. Let me go ahead and share this audio for my boys here. Share the computer audio for my boys here.
All I heard was bow with the ball, the bang, acapella.
Oh shit! Really?
Like, it's time to go, baby.
That's fucking weird that you heard that part of the intro, but not. Let's see. Are we on?
Hey, we're.
You hear music
a
now?
little bit.
Do you?
Yeah.
There we go. We're
There
coming
we go.
back from break. We've actually been on for the last hour. Ashley just missed it.
Yeah, you.
You didn't even bother to tune in. Then we went on break, and then she
Always.
just showed up, and she's acting like we just got here, and that's bullshit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
we've been here. Where the fuck you been?
And to be fair to us, I do believe the past hour we just did, probably, I don't want to get ahead of myself, probably one of the best hours we've ever done.
Absolutely. Yeah, that was our best. I think number one.
Kind of upset that our executive producer wasn't there during our best hour, but I guess, that's it's kind of her fault, not ours.
It was pretty wild,
Yep.
man. We had Alice in Chains on the show. They did a live song, and it was fucking rocking. I can't believe that she didn't tune in for that.
Yeah,
And
they
it's- and
canceled
because they did some foul language in a copyrighted song, we're never going to be able to play it again.
Right,
We won't
right.
be able to play that version on the replay or on the like
Well,
live,
unless
like,
unless they pay the $50 like
$50
per play
Restream fee.
That's the only one. Yeah.
I remember Duke told me, he looked at me right in the eyes one time, and he said, if they come rocking, they'll come knocking. And nobody came knocking during our live stream. Welcome to the absolute
we had
not
one
funny
2 weeks
show.
ago without Ashley, and we felt naked. We felt like
You know, I couldn't even believe last week that Ashley didn't show up for the show last week, because we had a wild fucking show last
That's
week.
true.
We had
Cypress Hill
Soundgarden
and-
here and
yeah.
Cypress Hill.
Chris
And,
Cornell's body was exhumed, and we got him out here
Yeah.
flapping his jaws.
Yeah, we did
And
that thing
Ashley
where we
didn't
put him on
even
a.
show up.
We put Chris Cornell on one of those those dead merry-go-round things that we've seen all the live wakes on. You know, he's,
That asshole son, turn me around. Yeah.
All right, thanks, Chris. It's good. It's
It
good.
was like that was like our best show ever, and we got a call from YouTube, and they said, guys, you can't play this anymore. You're gonna break our system from all the
Yep.
likes you're gonna get, and you can't play it again. And so it was just like that one-time thing, and we can't post it on the page because of YouTube. And Ashley missed it, and I can't believe that she did that. She's not dedicated enough. And it's
Nope.
just-
We
I'm
actually
kinda
just lost
pissed off about
5.
it.
We just lost 5 subscribers while talking shit right now. So
That's what's up.
you know.
That's what's up. You know, that YouTube guy who told us that, he also said while grabbing his cigar with his big bushy eyebrows and his Coke bottle glasses, he said, "You're going places, kids. I tell you, you're going places." He said that. He said that. So
I believe it.
yeah, it's definitely believable. Probably the most believable thing we've said so far. What? The world of the unbelievable. Welcome to Nothing Funny. Welcome to the program.
Hey, welcome to our third show.
Last minute.
this- We're all worn out and we don't feel like this shit, but we're doing it for you, Ashley.
Yeah, no, that's we feel like doing it. There's just been a lot going on this past week, or at least I feel like doing it. And it's I feel like doing it and doing it and
Oh,
doing
fuck.
it. Yeah.
Where's my sexy music?
Yeah, you got
oh,
none.
fuck.
I feel like doing it.
Got
Oh,
old P. Diddy Borsick over
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
They call me
Been
Puffy.
having a lot of freak offs. He's had a 4-day marathon going on.
Yeah, Joshua Diddy over here. Really, and all I wanted is I got my boy, I call him the Punisher, right? I got the Punisher to come over and just really go to town on my girlfriend for about 4 days. And then every now and again, when I was in the corner jerking off, I would take my mask off and I would say, I want to get me some of that. And then I would tag the Punisher out and he'd go in the corner and then I'd go and you guys don't
So you
seem
did
like you
that-
know the Diddy case too well, do you? This is
Yeah, no. So
Okay.
did you do the whole thing where the escort like came on your wife, girlfriend, whatever, and then you rubbed the splooge on your nipples, or you had her rub it on your nipples?
her rubbed on mine, exactly.
Right.
And
yeah.
then at one
That's the
time
good stuff.
I didn't give my name. I showed up with a top hat on and a scarf to cover my nose and my mouth, and I just said, "Hey, I'm the importer exporter." That's all I said. That's all I identified my name as. I'm the importer exporter. You know.
And a lot of people don't know this, but Josh was actually the one who started the freak offs, and he invited Diddy, and then Diddy kind of took it to a whole nother level. But Josh was the original one that started that shit. Like if it wasn't,
did he?
Yeah, if it wasn't for Josh, Diddy would not even be in jail right now because Josh showed him how to do all of that shit.
There's a trial going on, my man. You're trying to throw me under the bus. There's a trial
you can't
going
do that
on
right now, all right?
Yeah. Let's just say, like, maybe I was the inspiration to the freak offs. Maybe. That's all. It's allegedly.
That's not what I heard. From TMZ, man. I don't know.
Too much.
Man, I got so many
Zuzu.
UTIs from those freak offs. I appreciate you, but my anus is killing me.
They hate us because they ain't us. Right?
Yeah, well, you should see this anus.
That's how it goes.
Damn.
Shit, what
So
have you
lots-
guys
lots
been
of
up
stuff,
to
lots of
the
stuff.
past few weeks? Or the past week or so? Like anything exciting in the world of a Duke or world of a Cranston?
Couple of things, but you, man, how's your grandpappy doing?
Old Graham,
That whole situation.
I was trying to get him to come on and sit in the Vish chair and just kind of dementia blabber for a few moments just to show, like, this is what we got here. Exhibit A, you know. But no, it's been
Fast
crazy.
Eddie ain't so fast anymore.
Yeah, no, we got him. We actually picked him up today, and he's now at the Borsig residence, safe and sound.
Really?
But there's been a whole yes.
Let me take this sexy music off.
But I kind of like.
He's
this
actually
sexy
getting ready
music,
for the freak off. He just doesn't realize it.
He's in the freak. He came with baby oil.
Oh shit, man, that guy's ready.
I'm starting to think that that's why the start time was a little later today, because there was some kind of freak off going on at Casa de Joshua.
Things are getting a little slippery over here, if you catch my drift. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much you want to know, how much you need to know, if how much we need to dive into the whole thing that's been happening. But if you got a question,
just a quick little,
let me, I can answer for you. But just, I'll give the brief overview, and if I don't if I miss something, just ask a question. I'll try to fill it in. But essentially, I'll give
you some creepy music.
Yeah, essentially, old grandfather Ed. It's like a '90s action flick. In a world where grandfather Ed must survive, there was people trying to scam his Social Security. They said he had a stroke. They said he was almost dead. They were wrong. This summer, Ed Reichert makes a comeback in Fast Eddie.
Bring him in. Hey, everybody give him a round of applause.
No, it's over here. Hey, look at it. He's forgetting already. Come on, right over here. Why don't you sit down? No, the chairs.
I forgot.
Where the fuck am I? I don't know. So Fast Eddie, grandfather Ed, was in a situation where the people he was with weren't treating him as he should have been treated, kind of thing. He's an elder gentleman, He's dealing with memory issues, He's battling through that, and they were kind of manipulating him in a way to taking advantage of him. And we got a few phone calls that were like butt dials, so to speak, where like the person thought they had hung up, but it was still playing. And in this audio, you hear them berating him, saying, why are you trying to, like, they were essentially cutting off who he could talk to, who he could call. He was like sneaking away into the bathroom to make these phone calls, and they were getting upset with him. And we
It sounds like the beginning of Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
It's Chubbs. It's pretty much Chubbs. Yeah, Ben Stiller was there. He's
Ben
like,
Stiller.
You want a cold glass to shut the hell up? That's pretty much what was going on. Exactly.
So you guys came to the rescue. You went there twice now, right?
So after
three times?
Three times a lady. After we get that those initial recordings, if you will, we decided to then on Monday last week go down and try to, hey, you're coming with us. But I'm looking because my dad walked in. I'm trying to make sure the other guy doesn't hear. I don't want to get him worked up. But essentially on Monday, my dad and we go down to see if he wants to come back with us because of the situation he's in. In that moment, he says no. We even got a police escort to come with us because the people he's with aren't fans of us, and they'd probably kick us off.
Man, you had an escort, too, that was dressed up like a police person?
Oh, yeah. He was like, you guys want to suck this? Yeah. Like, not really.
Spice things up.
Yeah, spice things up.
I think it's a little inappropriate. You're having a serious moment, and then you bring an escort in, but what do I know?
Everybody wants to have fun. I don't see what the big deal is, really. But, so Monday, a little over a week ago now, obviously, he decides not to come back with us. He says, you know what? I got some stuff here. Well, wouldn't you know it, the following day, I get a phone call that he had a stroke that night we were there. So right after we left, allegedly, he has a stroke.
Damn.
So now my mom is flying down, my aunt's flying down, because essentially they're trying to get him out of the custody of these people who he's been with. So it's been a whole thing. Literally, in the hospital, these two jabronis try to come there. They manipulate my mom and my aunt. Oh, yeah, no, we're on your side, blah, blah, blah. My mom and my aunt leave to go get food. They go to my grandfather, and they're like, yo, they get him to sign something We don't know what
shit.
he got him to sign. And then the guy turns to there's a nurse spotter in there because of some shady shit that's been going on with them. So nobody's allowed to be in the room with him by themselves. This fucking jackoff turns around to her and asks her to sign it as a witness. And she's like, no, I'm not. I don't know what because they were talking about money with him. Like, yo, how am I going to get this? How am I going to get that? So they were trying to get a signature for something. We don't know what they got a signature for. So that happens. My mom eventually and the aunt eventually get what's called like a health proxy or prove that they have more of a legal authority over him as far as the medical side goes. So they were able to not allow these people to come back into the emergency room, all that stuff. He has a pacemaker, and to get an MRI, they had to approve the pacemaker to go in the MRI machine. So that took a while. But he gets the MRI finally back, no signs of a stroke. So we're thinking that these people drugged him.
Yeah.
And kind of induced something about it and tried to, because like they were the ones telling us off the bat it was a stroke. When he got to the hospital,
it's definitely a stroke. Yeah,
for sure.
Don't worry. Don't look into it. It's a stroke.
Oh, he's gonna
need to do any tests. We already know.
Exactly.
I went to medical school in America Samoa.
Exactly, and it was like
a non-accredited medical school, non-accredited association of accredited medical
school.
And don't worry, I don't have a job, so I'll be able to take care of him 24 hours a day. You don't want to send him this place. I'll be here. I'm going to help him out. This was all during the phone call of when we were told he had a stroke. It's like, that's really weird to bring up during this time. But the nurse who was there when he first was brought in, he was given medications to help the stroke, and those medications weren't working. So she was very like, this is weird. This is like, and then he was all agitated. By the time they get there, he all of a sudden calms down. Mind you, they never were able to run or did not want to run any drug toxicology or drug panel screens. So we don't know, but the MRI shows no damage, at least, of a stroke, which is the weirdest shit. So today he was discharged and we went down to get him out. And by the half an hour,
he had discharged too?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Just coming all of his butt and all of his
God,
nose.
You got escorts, you got discharged. What are you doing to this guy, man?
If he's got discharged from escorts, you know it was a good escort, though.
Hell yeah. Or a bad one. And by the time we're about a half an hour away from the hospital, my tire valve goes. My tire stem valve goes, so my tire's just losing pressure. So we had to take an hour and a half detour to get my fucking tire.
3 hours?
It's 2.5 hour drive there, 2.5 hour drive back.
That made it another hour.
Oh yeah. It's been a whole thing. Family is fucking crazy, and the people who want to fuck over old people are even more crazy.
The fucking scum of the earth, man. And like Cranston said when this was all happening and we had to postpone last week, I hope that you have your shit lined up, and well, I mean, it doesn't matter now because he's with you, and I'm glad
he's with us. But we went over today to get some of his belongings. We had another escort again, and this time they fucking sent 3 officers deep, and these dudes were a little more like. The one guy was a little more like, I really want to help you out. Like, but the problem is because he's married to her, he's married to this girl, this lady. She also has say over his shit, right? So like. We went over there to get some of his stuff, and we weren't allowed in. I got the guy doesn't want me back on his property. I got trespassed, but the cops came out with a luggage bag that had just his bare minimum shit in there. He's got a lot of fucking collectible cars there. It's a whole fucking thing right now. But at least we got his medication, his wallet, and some clothes. You know, like, all the stuff that he needs.
The good thing is that you got him the fuck out of there, because I was I didn't like. You know, they were mistreating him and fucking possibly drugging him and everything.
Yeah. If you heard the audio, you'd be like, man, okay, we just got to go grab him out of there because they're just yelling at him. Like if he has dementia and stuff like that, like you are not equipped to deal with somebody in this state of mind.
You will go to bed or I will put you to bed.
I will put you to sleep.
What does he say?
You go to sleep, I'll put you to sleep.
Yeah. Well, you just pulled landscaping duty.
What's that? Your fingers hurt? Well, now your back's going to hurt because you just pulled landscaping duty. Is anybody else's fingers hurt?
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grampy.
He's coming back for Happy Gilmore too. I'm pumped for that.
Yeah.
Yep.
That comes out in a couple of months. So that's cool. I want to
I
see
got
it.
such a limp dick mic here. It fucking pisses me off. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Good.
Hell yeah.
So that's good. Best wishes for Grandpa Ed. I met him a couple times. A really nice guy, and I'm happy he's with you. He's going to Rockville to mosh. He's going to be moshing.
Yep, Grandpa Ed's going to Rockville. Exactly. He'll
Fuck
be there
yeah. Throw him in the pit.
hanging out and moshing. Remember when he met us on tour in Cleveland? Remember that in 2009?
In Cleveland.
Yeah, but remember he walks in to the venue and there's a band playing and there's people moshing. And he's like, what is going on? He walked over to the security guard. He's like, you're not going to stop that? You're not going to break that up? He's like, no, they're moshing. He's like, they're what? They're moshing? Yeah, he had no idea what that meant and why people were so angry at one another.
Hey,
What's that?
the one and only time I ever went to Cleveland was then. And I got to tell you, right outside the venue, we found used condoms. We found heroin needles. It was just the biggest shithole city I've ever seen. That and like Detroit and Flint, Michigan, or ugh.
That's where his Cleveland Browns play. So he was so pumped to go to Ohio. He's like, yeah, fucking Cleveland.
Yeah, you got that, and you got the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame up there. But everything else, pure shit.
Ohio's worse to drive through than Florida. It's like it's so flat, and literally it's like one of those things where you're like, I've gone at least 15 miles. And then the mile marker comes up and you've gone 1 mile. Like it's that flat. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. It's worse than Florida.
Shitty.
It's worse than Florida, I'm telling you.
I don't know. Columbus was cool. I went to Ohio State once. That was kind of cool.
You watch your mouth when you're talking to the show. Ohio is horrible.
Didn't you have like a not a Cleveland one? I had a Cleveland video, but a Baltimore video.
Baltimore?
Baltimore. Wasn't there like a tourist video for Baltimore or something like that? Speaking of shitty towns.
Duke, my friend, you have to drive. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Was it you that posted that, Cranston? I gotta find it now.
I don't know.
What was going on in the clip?
I don't remember what it is though.
I don't know. I think it was like
your description.
I think it was a
Duke's like, hey, remember that
like
Baltimore clip?
A travel video for Baltimore, and it's like obviously sarcastic.
Oh,
and Baltimore is like stay here because you get killed kind of thing.
One of those parodies.
Oh my God, Jen Kuzia is from Akron, Ohio, the home of LeBron James.
I'm
That's
sorry.
another shithole city.
I'm sorry, Jen. Sorry about that.
Yeah, how is that? Yep, that's exactly how it was.
How was that? Well,
so, as far as our weeks, what the hell did I do? I went.
That's what I'm asking you.
I went somewhere.
You went on
That's what's up.
somewhere. I saw the
Word.
pictures.
Oh, I went to the
was.
Mother's Day shit. It was we went to the museum. That was cool, and that's about it. I didn't really go out of town or anything, but I thought about it.
No strokes in the family or anything of that nature.
No,
Damn.
Nothing crazy like that.
Well, I'm sorry
I had
you had an
myself
uneventful
my
weekend.
4th heart attack of the month, so that was good.
That's fun.
Make a baker's dozen.
Make a baker's dozen. Just have another heart attack there, Bob.
Yeah, they're asking about the bird watching. Yes, I became a bird watcher.
Oh,
I guess.
yes. So what is that? You're a bird watcher, but is that like a Ring camera? What is
Yeah,
it?
it's like a
kinda like-
ring camera in the forest.
It's a new term for peeper.
Yeah,
You know,
right,
they used to call them a peeper, where you're looking in people's windows with the binoculars. Now they call it a bird watcher. It's a
Gotcha.
millennial thing. You know?
I thought they called him a
He
broad
basically-
watcher. He's watching
Yeah,
broads.
He sits there and with his binoculars looking in his neighbor's window and shit like that.
You know, he's watching birds, but the camera is also strategically placed facing the window across the street as well. I don't know why. It's just I'm watching birds, man. What's the deal? Have you seen any
I'm
cool
watching
birds
that
yet?
Snatch. Yeah, man, I saw some birds.
That cooter bird?
I saw a titmouse. You guys ever seen those?
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
I'm talking
man.
about real
They
birds.
Fucking.
I don't want to. Don't make up names here. A titmouse.
No,
What the hell
no,
is that,
it's
dude?
a tuft titmouse, and it's very cute.
Dude, I feel
And I
like
have a
that's
couple
like,
videos of me setting it up, like,
I feel like that's what
Spitting out some
falls
bird
off
seed.
like it's like nipple hair. Like when like you shave your nips, you got a little hair. That's my titmouse that fell off there. Sorry about that. Got a little upper breast hair. It's my titmouse hanging out.
It's just my
All
titmouse.
right, so that's your
hanging out.
Is that the coolest bird you've seen thus far? The titmouse?
There's a lot of cardinals. There's a lot of fucking robins and shit like that.
What did they fucking steal?
Oh shit!
What they robbing?
Breaking news: they stole my virginity. I fucked a robin.
Oh shit! You what? You fucked a bird?
Yeah, I put my arm out and I finger fucked his blade.
It'd be even funnier if you fucked Batman's sidekick. You fucked a robin.
Yeah, if it's Chris O'Donnell, I'm fucking.
Hell yeah, Cranston, you fucking Chris O'Donnell? What's the deal?
It happened once, but I don't think it's going to happen again. I was kind of wasted.
Yeah, we're not gay or anything.
Any relation to Rosie?
It's his sister.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Holy shit! I found the Baltimore
It's his
video,
mom.
guys.
Maybe it's his mom.
The looks really skipped siblings.
Cranston, you posted this and you forgot about it.
I'm sure once I see it, I'll know. But based on your description, I don't know what the fuck it is.
It's a car dealership in Baltimore video.
Okay, man. That makes more sense with the car dealership.
Yeah.
Now it makes sense. Yeah, that one was pretty funny.
So this is it's a spoof of your local car dealership commercials from the 80s. I guess it was originally made for some award show. If my internet wants
So it's like really a bit or like a segment. Okay.
Yeah, it's like like a SNL digital short,
Yeah, gotcha. I'm still looking for the Cleveland one. God damn it. We're all
actually funny
discombobulated today.
Yeah. Yes, we are. Yes. Okay. There we go.
I didn't feel like I was too busy bird watching to fucking do the right thing.
I know Duke's got like 5 titmouse on his mind, and he's like, dude, I got no time for podcasts anymore. I got titmouse.
No time for this shit. All right.
What an asshole.
He's staring right in his neighbor's window, some chick, and he's like, I see a titmouse down there. They're like, what are you doing? What are you looking at? His neighbor thinks he's peeping. She's like, what are you doing? Are you looking at me changing? He's like, no, I'm just watching a titmouse.
Yeah.
And he gets slapped.
Like the husband opens the window and sees that there's Duke with the binoculars, and he sees Duke mouth the words titmouse. He's like, what the fuck?
I'm just trying to get them tits in my mouth. That's what I'm trying to get.
Is it mouth or mouse?
It's both.
Titmouth. It's both.
Titmouth, I can appreciate. Titmouse, not so much.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would they call a bird a titmouse?
Yeah, I
That
know.
doesn't even make any
Right?
fucking sense.
It looks like a
You're
mouth.
gonna call a fucking bird a fucking mouse? Is stupid.
Yeah.
I'm getting hard over here. Like, come on. Why you got to call it that, man?
The
So you're
bird.
gonna call a mouse a fucking bird now?
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
Look at that cardinal, but it's actually a rat. Look at that cardinal go by. Look at that cardinal.
Beautiful.
Mouse. Like the titmouse is actually very top heavy bird that can't fly too well. Its tits are always face down. Okay, all right, gotcha. All right, fuck you, Baltimore.
If you're dumb enough to buy a new car this weekend,
You're a big enough schmuck to come to Big Bill Hell's Cars.
bad deal.
Cars that break down.
Thieves.
If you think you're going to find a bargain at Big Bill,
You can kiss my ass.
it's our belief that you're such a stupid motherfucker.
You'll fall for this bullshit.
Guaranteed.
If you find a better deal,
Shove it up your ugly ass.
you heard us right.
Shove it up your ugly ass.
Bring your tray.
Bring your title.
Bring your wife.
We'll fuck her.
That's right, we'll fuck your wife.
Because at Big Bill Hell,
You're fucked 6 ways from Sunday.
take a hike
to Big Bill Hell.
home of challenge pissing.
That's right,
challenge
pissing.
How does it work?
If you can piss 6 feet in the air straight up and not get wet,
You get no down payment. Don't wait. Don't delay.
don't fuck with us or we'll rip your nuts off.
Only at Big Bill Hell.
The only dealer that tells you to fuck off.
Hurry up, asshole.
This event ends the minute after you write us a check.
And it better not bounce or you're a dead motherfucker.
Go to hell.
Big Bill Hell's Cars.
Baltimore's filthiest
And exclusive home of the meanest sons of bitches in the state of Maryland.
guaranteed. Fuck you, Baltimore.
Holy shit. That is
Fuck you,
amazing.
Baltimore.
That's so high energy. Like it was I'm so
That
like
music,
yeah,
it really helps.
but like just like I can't get on its level. Like I'm trying to be like, yeah, like I don't know how to put it. It's so high energy. There's so much fun stuff going on that I feel so not fun watching it.
So many things are running through my mind right now.
We got
well,
another
I
Cleveland
also
video
found
here?
some titties on the beach this weekend. I forgot to tell you guys about that.
Is this the video you posted? Hastily made Cleveland tourism?
No.
Oh.
The third one up on the beach. Yeah, so I was hanging out on the beach and I didn't know this was like frowned upon, but apparently you can't watch birds on the beach like you can watch them in the woods so freely. And people got pissed at me. I'm like, just trying to fucking take video over here. I didn't know what the big deal was.
I was just sitting there with my binoculars and my camera staring at people, and I don't know what the fuck they got pissed off about. Just watching these people in bathing suits.
I know. Like, what are
no
they out
sense.
there for if you can't film them?
I'm watching Boyd's. Leave me alone. Let me watch your Boyd.
I will right now.
No, that's weird as fuck.
Yo, you know you're really chill when you're having an argument, but you're still laying down. You know, like,
Well, I feel like
dude, don't worry about
my
it.
tactic here was like, if I'm laying down,
You're not
I'm
in
just
the wrong.
I'm putting off the vibes like it's not a big deal, so you shouldn't think it's a big
It's
deal.
a good.
You know what I mean?
It's a good move. That like body language is.
If I
a
get
big
up, then
thing.
it's going to be a fight.
Yeah.
If I lay down and say it's not a big,
Then it's like, oh, this
you know.
guy's getting up. He must be in the wrong. But oh, this guy's laying down while I'm trying to give him a what for. I probably am wrong. Because like if you're in the wrong, you don't just continue laying down. You're very vulnerable. Like your belly, it's like a cat on its back. Your belly is exposed. All your organs are facing up towards God. You don't know what might happen. You don't know what could happen.
No, man.
Oh, that's
So I was
weird.
just
Oh,
taking
you're
a bunch of
fucking
pictures of young chicks
weird.
on the commercial pier.
No, I
Grown-ass
swear.
man. You're a grown-ass man.
This
Why
beach
you-
right here is for high school kids. I grew up on this beach. All this.
This piece right here is for high school kids.
This beach.
Oh, I thought he was like
This piece right
I
here.
thought it was like
He
yeah.
starts whipping it.
Yeah, this piece or like reporter lingo. I'm reporter lingo. I'm doing a piece on high school kids at the pier.
Fucking kids that come out here,
I
this
don't know why you sound like Rodney Dangerfield there.
all fucking high school. I didn't know, man.
Yeah, I can't. I'm on his side, unfortunately, because he's laying down. Like, I can't.
Yeah, exactly. There's nothing wrong
Yeah.
here. I'm just, I'm laying. I'm chilling.
He's arguing with his. He's looking up like, dude. He's on. His back is on sand.
Why are you taking photos of girls? And why are you taking photos of girls?
He's
everywhere?
not.
No, go to your deleted. All of your deleted album.
His head has
So
not
they made me
raised
fucking
off the
delete it.
towel.
I'm over here trying to get some for the spank bank later, and they fucked my shit up. I got nothing now. I got a fucking dry dick and nothing. I got to use my imagination.
Your head never came off the towel. Like that's
No.
how little you cared. Like whatever.
I'm
dude.
I'm going bald, aren't I?
You know they fucking made porn illegal in Florida here. You gotta let a guy get his thing out. What's going on? I don't want to put my ID in there. I go to the beach. I record people. What's the big fucking problem?
What's the big fucking whoop? I'm just getting some hot trim over here. This is the closest I got.
Yeah, it's a nude beach. It's like, sir, this isn't the new beach. You tell me this isn't the new beach. What? I feel stupid now. My bad.
You're a grown-ass man.
Hell yeah, I'm trying to get some young chicks to look at. I mean, what's wrong with that?
I'm a grown ass man. No way. I had no idea.
Thanks for telling me.
Speaking of, did you see the BBs, YNs, LNs?
Yes.
You know, like, do you agree with
Let me find that.
Can you find that meme real quick? Because
It's a little controversial.
I want to change
but,
the numbers. I want to change the numbers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh man,
I
this
want-
sounds like old splaining. I have another buddy who was like, "No way, I am not an unk. If anything, I'm an OG." And I'm like, "Nope, you got to wait a couple years, buddy."
I wanted to comment.
One thing's for sure, we ain't YNs.
Yeah, one thing's for sure, we ain't none of the people on that list because it's directed towards a certain
Right.
demographic. And I wanted to speak up and be like, "Hey, may I change some?" And I was like, "You know what? No matter what I say, it's not going to go over well." Like it was a mutual
Right.
friends post that I wanted to post on. Her name, kind of, But
I was also told that it's racist to say YNs, even though it's 2 letters.
It's not. It's
So-
not. I'm going
so
to tell you
cancel
right
me.
now, as somebody who's white and it's definitely not racist, you're fine. Yeah.
They're like, you're not supposed to say that. I'm like, well, I have been. Now what happens? Do I retroactively get canceled? I don't
What
know what
the
happens.
Now
fuck
you're
can I
canceled for, like, the
say?
next 5 years.
Can you
Come
pull
on,
that up
I'm
or
just
no?
looking at tit mouses. Yeah, I'm over here looking for this shit. Oh, here it is. I got it.
If you go to
Okay.
our friend's Facebook, you can find it real quick because you did bring
There you go.
up, you know, this man is an older gentleman.
Who was it, by the way, that posted it? I don't remember.
I'm not going to say
found
the
it.
name. I'm not going to say the name because it kind of sounds like a racist.
An older
name.
black gentleman?
Nope. An older.
Oh, I
yes,
see.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's just say
Not a YN. I see.
She loves to say her name at Starbucks and have the people kind of almost
Gotcha.
panic freak out over what
Gotcha.
what the name might be.
All right.
Let's
I
see if I
gotcha.
can pull these real quick. It's taking a second.
Yeah, Ashley, thank you. I worked really hard on that video. I almost forgot I went to Fort Lauderdale just to like
Just for
shoot the girls on the beach.
Just for that.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I came back and looked at the other birds. So
Duke, what
I'm
does
good.
LN stand for?
what is what?
Huh?
What?
What does
I didn't hear
LN and YN stand for?
you.
Go ahead and just say the word.
Yugoslavian.
Janos. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yugoslavian.
it's a foreign name, Janos.
Janos.
Janos
The
Lavashliva.
common name in like Greece and Slovakia and some of the countries.
I thought,
they just abbreviated it here.
I thought you had loud neighbors or young neighbors. I thought that's what it was. Like a
Yeah,
loud,
young
very
neighbors,
loud
young
neighbor.
ninjas. One of those.
Yeah.
Something similar.
What's a BB? A BB's a big boy. What's a BB? A big brother? What? Something like that? Like
What is that? Is that the first one?
no, BB's
It's
the third one.
it's big brother and sister.
Big brother got
It's
you.
Big brothers and sisters. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So the LN, like the youngest of the group,
Fuck is that?
8 to 15. It's a loud neighbor.
Little neighbor.
Little
okay,
neighbor.
gotcha.
Little neighbor.
Little neighbor, young neighbor.
18 to
Then we
14.
got BBs.
You got YNs 15 to 25, BBs 26 to 35, and UNC 36 to 44, and OG 45 to 55, and an elder 55 and up.
So, how do you feel about that?
Okay. Go with me on this.
Freestyle.
LN.
Just kidding.
I can't say the word because I have pale skin.
Interesting.
Scan
picture. Thank
and-
you.
see what I
Thank
did
you,
there?
Ashley. Thanks.
I pulled an M&M. I'm saying like LN. Can you make 8 7 or no? Is it weird to make 8 younger? Do we just
I
stick
don't
with 8?
know. I think it could be 0 to 14.
Right. I'm going 0. Okay.
Fuck you, little neighbor.
I'm going 8 to 15. Okay.
It's like the little shithead kid in the neighborhood that keeps fucking with you.
Yeah.
And you're like, get the
Yep.
fuck out of here.
Yep. So all I'm doing is I'm adding 1 year to LN. I'm going 8
Okay.
to 15. Okay. YN, I'm going 16 to 26.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds about right for my
BB,
sister's vagina.
right? Exactly. BB, I'm going. This is the biggest gap. I'm going 27, and it's either 38 or 39. I'm going 27 to 38 or 39. Unk, you're gonna be 40 to 50. OGs is the smallest one. OG is only 50 to 55, and elder is 55. Elder is 60 and up.
I don't think does anybody use that word elder? That's like an old
Yeah, I
British
thought-
kind of fucking name.
I thought the OG was the elder. To
I
be
thought
honest with
OG
you.
was just like all old.
Right. OG should be like the last one.
So that's
But
so,
yeah, my buddy's like, fuck that. He's like 43, and he's like, fuck that. I want to be a OG, man. Fuck
What?
this unk shit. I ain't no unk.
why does he
I'm like,
want to
"You're
go
white,
higher
first of
though?
all."
Yeah, why does he want to go higher? Yeah, you're white, first of all.
0 to
second
8
of all-
should be BG. 0 to 8 should be BG for like baby gangster.
Yeah, you're in training.
Yeah.
Or BN, baby neighbor.
Yeah.
Got a
I don't
baby
know. What do you
neighbor.
guys think? I guess OG, I had to explain, was original gangsta, right?
Yep. But like,
Or old school gangsta or some
Unk-
shit like that. I don't know. But
BB to me has the biggest the biggest gap. You got 27 to 39. That's what I'm going for a BB.
Okay.
And Unk, you're 40 to 50, and OG is 51 to 59, and elders are 60 and up.
51 to dead.
Yeah, 51 to dead. I'm just saying, I'm no Unk, okay? I'm not a fucking Unk
that's
yet,
more
God
of like a
damn it.
Native American thing. Sorry.
No, I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm just saying exactly what your friend is. My numbers are based off selfish reasons. That's all. That's all.
Yeah. Everybody's got their own idea, I suppose.
Do you agree with the numbers, Cranston, Duke? Do you guys agree with numbers? You want to change them? You keep them? What do you do?
I'd say I add BG to 0 to or 1 to 8, something like that. Or
Got you.
1 month to 8, whatever.
You're more concerned about you're concerned about
They're missing a bracket.
underrepresented.
They're missing a bracket for baby gangsters.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So what's the white version of this? Little redneck, little cracker.
Yeah. LC, YC, young cracker, little cracker.
And you've got your prime years,
Uncle
15 to
Uncle
25
Cracker
is like your meth years.
Uncle Cracker, come on.
MT or MH.
What's MH?
Meth.
Was it?
Meth honky.
Meth honky. Man honky.
HK or HY.
Shamrock, you're not feeling it, huh?
What's wrong? What's she not feeling?
She said she doesn't identify with any of this. We've
CKR.
got
well, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah.
But Shamrock, you don't have to identify, but more so the age brackets. Do you think in Unk is 36 to 44? Let us know.
Let's say you just hanging out in the hood, you know what I'm saying? You're on the street.
Right.
So how you feel
What's up?
the like ages be, you know what I'm saying?
Right. What's up with that? What's up with that?
You know what I'm saying? What up with that? What you mean, what you thinking, Shamrock? You identify with that?
Yeah, don't be holding out on us now.
Right?
Spit it. Spit the truth.
Okay, so Jen said I would be more of a white version of the original Cracker. That's right. Cracker Barrel, represent.
The original Cracker. Okay, got you. So she'd be a white version of the OGs, is she saying?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. All right.
She'd be that saltine
Instead of
ass.
OG, it would be OC.
Original Cracker. Original, yeah. Or original Wankster, Offspring.
Yeah.
You know? Okay, very, very
well,
good.
Well, any hoozles. Yay. So. Oh, code switching. Can we get to that?
What's code switching? Go ahead.
I mean, it kind of is in the same general vicinity.
Oh, is this the, what's his face?
They had,
Tarantino?
First they had Kevin Gates, who's a rapper, and he did an interview with a British chick. And he's always like, you know how some rappers like have this persona where they're so hood and all that?
Right.
And he shocked the world when he started speaking British slang with a British chick. And they're like, holy shit, he code switched. Like, this was the most unexpected code switch. And then I want to
like he pulled like an Ollie G.
The other one.
He pulled like an Ollie G.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the gangster English accent. It's so hard to do.
Here it is. Okay.
Tell
you.
That's all I got.
I'm a genius.
That's all I got.
There you go.
Send it this way.
This was, I thought, an example of somebody doing it right. And then you've got the other guy
doing it wrong.
Quentin Tarantino doing it all wrong.
Doing it wrong. Right.
So I hope this is the right clip. I sent you something. But yeah, he's talking all gangster, and then all of a sudden he's like, "Oi, hey mate."
Hello, love. How are you today?
Bet you didn't know I could speak like this.
I bet you didn't know I was a good guy. Kevin
That was
Gates.
in some movie too, like I think it was Malibu's Most Wanted or something, where he like hires some guys, the governor, whatever. He hires some guys to like kidnap his kid who thinks he's like a white guy who thinks he's gangster or something. And then the guys he hired they're like British like actors, and they go in there and like kidnap him with guns, and then they're talking about it like they're like, oh, how did that play out? Like the scene go, and they're talking about it in a British accent and shit. Like that's exactly what it was.
Don't do the second one because it's a short.
That
was a pretty good movie.
This is that girls podcast, right? Where She's like, you're a musician. She's like, I ain't no fucking magician.
Oh, is
She's like,
it?
no, I said a musician. She's like, yeah, whatever. Like, she got all mad at her.
The dumbest fucking shit ever.
What is that? What's a fucking magician? She's like, no, I think you're getting, I said musician. She's like, I ain't no fucking magician. She's all pissed.
I know, that was great.
We kind of have to play that one after this. All right,
after Tarantino.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. After the
yeah.
Yeah, Bobby. Yep, that's her.
So when code switching goes good versus code switching going bad.
So this is he like essentially blends in, you're saying here.
Yeah, it was just unexpected. It's like a hip hop artist that's never spoken outside of his hood persona, and then all of a sudden he's actually fucking smart. He's actually a really smart guy. And some of these rappers do that. They put on a fake persona. If you know about Rick Ross's real story, right?
Oh yeah, he's fake as shit.
Talk about the
he
prison
just stole
guards.
his name. He stole his name from Freeway Ricky Ross.
Are you talking about William Roberts III? You talking about that Rick Ross?
Who was a prison guard?
Yeah, it was a prison guard talking about all the hood shit he's doing, but he's really on the other side.
Yeah, his entire his entire rap thing is just a total made up character. He's fake as shit. Supposedly 50 Cent too. I've heard 50 Cent is fake as shit too.
I think it's all 50 Cent did say that in all of his videos, it's not real money, it's fake money, it's cars that they rented or his friends'
There's
cars.
a lot of them that do that. They go out and they'll rent these Lamborghinis and they get like some cash they use for the video, and then after the video's over, they give all the shit back.
Yeah. So they're trolling everybody.
And some of them are not fucking hood and they're not street at all. They're just fake, like totally fucking fake.
Yep.
Rick Ross does sound like the guy who like he's always being woken up from a nice heavy sleep. What?
All those fat rappers.
Rick, like he's always been woken up. But there's
William Leonard Roberts II. That's his real name.
I thought he was the third. Okay, it's the second. William Roberts II.
That's terrible. Street cred gone.
Thank you.
Oh, he's calling his mom mid-interview.
In her Spanish accent.
Hi, Duke.
Mother.
Duke.
Tell me.
I'm gonna be a little late for dinner, but I'm still coming. I just started, and I can't really talk like I want to because they got me under investigation and surveillance. Yeah, I got a microphone on, so don't.
Do we get any audio of him before this? Because we don't really hear the code switching. Because do you know how he talks before this or no?
Yeah.
Because I don't know Kevin Gates.
No. Yeah. So look, this is what I'm gonna do. After I finish eating, I'm coming straight to you. I was in another meeting that went a little bit longer before we closed out, so that's why I was late to this. And I'm gonna come tonight. Okay. Love you. Bye. Okay. Bye.
It'd be funny if he goes, "Love you, mommy." Bye.
I don't know. Anyways, fuck that. The Tarantino is the gold. There was a portion in this podcast where he totally switched it up to a legit British accent to where the British girl was like, "Oh wow, holy shit! Now you speak my language." I can't even do the fucking accent. I suck at it.
No, that was really close. You should try again.
Terrible.
Now you speak my language. That's really good.
Let's hear you, fucking Michael Caine.
You want me to do a British accent? I could do a lot better than you can, mate. Come on now.
Yeah, that's true.
Who does number 2 work for?
Oh, you just use Austin Powers as your source.
That's what you gotta do. How about
Yes, I like it from London.
Do a Scottish one now.
It's not mine, I swear.
Yeah, it's not mine, baby. This thing's not my bag, baby. One book, this thing is my bag, baby. Remember he pulls out the book?
Danger's my middle name.
Yeah, why the fuck were they calling Duke? That was weird, Jen.
Yeah, they did say that.
Anyways, a whole bunch of nothing. My bad, but really,
let's see if we can watch some code switch.
Tarantino fucking shit up.
Let's just watch real quick. I'm just gonna find a random spot and see if what he. So, what does he normally sound like? You're saying an English gangster?
No, he normally sounds like hip hop, like and like all of his fucking raps are like very hood ghetto. You would never know that he's educated, he's a smart dude, and that he can do the whole British thing too. But Anyways,
They
it
get
like
attacked by
shocked the
animals.
internet apparently.
They gave off fear.
Wild animals too.
So I guess what it is more so his music and then listening to him talk, not necessarily how he was talking in the first part of the interview.
No. There was a certain section of it, and I can't find it fucking now.
How about this?
But
Right here. Here we go. Let's try this. YouTube
Where
gives
he
us
does
highlights.
a British accent.
Come on, love, play for
It's like if you were listening to some like Tupac or fucking Lil Wayne or some shit, and then at the end of the thing, you watch them talking, and they're in like they're talking like Crocodile Dundee or some shit.
Man.
Right.
That's not a knife. This is a knife. That's what Tupac said before he killed
Ain't
Biggie.
it?
Yeah, isn't it? That's not a knife, isn't it? Hello, love.
First off, fuck your bitch and the click you climb.
I don't fucking like it. I don't think you're fucking doing it right. You gotta get the Scottish down. Okay?
When we get there,
I want to go.
I wear
Sounds like the most
Lululemon.
fun.
I wear Lululemon and Aloe. They have something for everybody.
He's talking normal here. It's I feel bad now. Let's do Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, fuck that. I mean, I don't know. I fucked up.
I keep thinking that dude's Urkel every time I look at him. He just look like Urkel.
No, he is Stefan Urkel.
That's who he reminds me of.
You got young Urkels, you got little Urkels, you got baby brother Urkels, you got OG Urkels, and you got elder Urkels. That's a
Fuck yeah.
fuck yeah. Whole list of Urkels, bro.
Man, where's my goddamn
This is probably the worst
Are you really gonna miss
case
This
of,
is just
of code
cringe.
switching, right? It's gotta be.
Oh yeah. This is like when you let your intrusive thoughts win and you're like, yeah, I can go on BET and sound black. Watch this shit. It's just hard to watch.
Actors always screw me up with this because I always see them like there's a lot of them on Walking Dead that I used to see it with. That's just for an example. Like the guy who was Rick Grimes
Andrew,
on
yeah.
Walking Dead. I watched that show for however many years, and I'm used to him sounding like Rick Grimes. Then I see him do an interview, and he's like a total Brit, and I'm not like expecting. And there's so many of them. Like with actors, there's so many of them that's not their real voice. They like total fucking accents in their real voice. It's so bizarre to me.
It's so weird because it's our accent, and it's like it's hard to picture us having an accent. So when we hear somebody who's English or whatever do the American accent, it's like it doesn't click, you know.
But wait, you guys know what he normally sounds like, right?
Hey guys, he kind of sounds like Jay Leno, right? Hey guys,
Yeah,
hey guys,
yeah.
you know, we're gonna do a little film, here, huh? You guys
I
want
think
to watch
it
the
would
movie?
it would be best to like kind of show how he normally talks. Okay, here's a clip from I don't know. Are we gonna get in trouble if we show Rogan? Yeah, we will.
No, I think Cracked doesn't Crack show like a before code switching thing? We'll see. If not, then we can play that video real quick.
So yeah.
Let me go back to the beginning and see if it's there. Cracked.
Are you gonna bark all day, little doggy?
You make me want to be a better man.
He's known for his unconventional style, and of course for pushing the envelope when it comes to filmmaking. 106 and Park, please.
Oh, you think you think he's got the pass?
His buddy Sam Jackson kind of gives him the pass, and Jamie Foxx, so he just runs with it.
Yeah, he is one guy who definitely has the pass, right? He writes the word.
Guess.
He makes other people say it. No, he said it too. He said it in Pulp Fiction.
Yes,
he wrote it.
Did actually,
because that's where he stored some people. Does my say dead end storage? No, it doesn't. And then he got pissed off because Jules was like, "Damn, this is some really good coffee." He's like, "Don't tell me how good my coffee is. I know how good my coffee is.
Exactly.
I'm the one who buys the coffee." He got really butthurt about that.
Welcome writer, director, and Academy Award winner Quentin Tarantino. Let's welcome him
He just comes out and says, "What's up, YNs?" Like, whoa, dude. No, I can't.
Come on, Sam or Jamie, help me out.
And now that film has to be like one of the most quoted movies in Hollywood with just the lines and everything. So you got to give us. This is my question for you, Q. What is the most famous line? Your favorite line?
Yo, what is going on at the bottom? Did you see the subtext there? Are they like giving white? Like, are they whiteifying what he's saying? Look at the subtext. Like when he's talking, he's not saying anything. Just look at the subtext if we can see
translating it and shit.
Yeah. It really does look like they're like whiteifying it. It's like, hello, my friend, how are you today?
Probably because they know what's coming.
Well, so just ew. Well, okay, watch the
like we've seen him in front of black people. Let's just
and of course, for pushing the envelope when it comes to filmmaking. 106 in Park. Please welcome writer, director, and Academy Award winner Quentin Tarantino.
It says, let's get this routine PR pit stop started.
And now that film has to be like one of the most quoted movies in Hollywood.
It's famous
with just the lines and everything. So you got to give us. This is my question for you, Q. What is the most famous line? Your favorite line?
Do you see what it says? It says, "Come on, Q, do a thing." You see what the subtexts are saying at all? Like,
oh, that's cracked. Yeah, they're fucking making fun of him.
Yeah. They're giving Quentin the subtitles because he's about to do the thing.
They're like, do the thing.
Yeah. Go ahead. Talk. Yeah. Here you go.
Is the most famous line your favorite line from Pulp Fiction?
I think probably the most famous line is "I'm gonna get medieval on your ass." Big Ream says it.
Kind of reminds me of Brandon.
Oh look, then they fast forward through it.
Or pleasing the critics for you.
Oh, interesting question, actually. Well, I want to please my fans, and I want to please the critics that are my fans. The critics ain't my fans. I don't give a damn. True. There's a lot of them out there.
I think the other thing when you're working with Quentin, you know that what he's really doing is fulfilling his vision. You know, he's a visionary director. For us to have the opportunity to work with.
Fuck
I'm
that
not
shit.
that computer savvy. So if he had sent me something that I plug into my computer,
he really doesn't do well under pressure. Like what? So he just literally
he's playing ignorant.
Yeah,
he's but like I really ain't computer savvy.
Do you ever find yourself
high as fuck though?
Maybe. Do you ever find yourself?
That's what he looks
I've been commented on this before. Believe it or not, I'm not bullshitting you. So JB Smoke Shop. I used to work right next door to a hair salon, barbershop, right? And one of the chicks who came over and was talking to me a lot, blah, 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 blah. She made a comment that's like, and maybe it was a backhanded comment, but she's like, you don't do, apparently a lot of white people do the thing where they
the code switch,
they add whatever they add to it when they're talking around a bunch of black, they kind of get a little more swag to them. And I was complimented, or maybe a reverse backhanded comment of like, it's kind of cool that you don't do that you don't
yeah, it's like placating. It can be done right, but I don't know.
Can it though? Does it need to? Like, why do you have to? You just be yourself. Really you don't got to do it. You just.
This is the worst. This is when the cocaine takes hold.
Yeah, exactly. Oh god. Yeah, no, it's cool.
I don't know nothing about computers. You know what I'm saying?
All my jive turkeys out there, how y'all doing? Would you just call me? Like,
play that shit.
No, he called you a cocksucker.
So much, it just gets progressively worse.
You ever seen the Will Ferrell movie?
Yes.
He hates to be called.
I thought you.
Like Will Arnett, he can't stand to be called Jive Turkey, and Tim Meadows like, whatever you say, Jive Turkey, and Will's like, will you just call me? And like Will Ferrell, like for him to cover, he's like, no, he called you cocksucker. He called you like cocksucker's better than you just call me Jive Turkey. Like, you're so pissed off at it.
Oh my god.
Computer, I don't know if I would have ever heard it. All right, hey, download this. I don't know how to do that. All right, so he put it on a cassette tape. Then Jamie, my man, all right, goes to BET Awards, comes back with Rick Ross. Rick Ross and the whole posse.
What do you think Jamie Foxx is thinking right now? When he looks back at my man Jamie.
Yeah, I know.
You think in his brain he's like, "Oh fuck, is he really doing this?"
He's like, "I'm a rape this guy so bad after this." Like,
he's not doing the voice, is he?
This guy though. You said Jamie Foxx, but I think the Buddy in the Green is just dumbfounded because it goes to him. He's just kind of like he's doing that face. Yeah. Like, is this guy for serious?
So he put it on a cassette tape.
Look at him, see him. He's like,
my man. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Goes to the BET Awards.
Jamie should have done this. My man here, and then Jamie goes,
I ain't yo man.
He's like, God fucking damn it. He does the hands on the head thing like he's really just. It's been a long fucking.
You're on your own here, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
They all fucking gang fight him.
It'd be cool if they fucked with him and they all code switch to white guy talk while he's doing the only black guy talk. My man here, they're like, hey, buddy, why do you sound like that? That's kind of weird, huh?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, buddy. What are you talking about, fella?
Rick Ross. Rick Ross and the whole posse. We all got contact high.
No one who was that close to Rick Ross could possibly erase this. You see the fucking subtitles?
Yeah, it's funny.
The set that day.
I'm Teflon. It said misplaced confidence in one of the.
What happened was that bad
Fuck you,
men,
Jamie Foxx.
100 black grays so I can lay their
As
ass
long
in.
as he's
I need
talking,
100
he
black
cannot. As long as
teachers
I'm
with a black
talking, he
shirt.
can't.
Go over to Carrie with my little tape recorder, play it. Bam, bam, bam. That's in the movie. And Anthony Hamilton brought in a joint that was just fantastic. And I took it home and
Sam Jackson.
You see Jamie's face. Yeah. He's like, "Oh, a joint now." He's saying.
He means a literal joint, not a song.
Sam Jackson
He took it home and he smoked it.
That's the kind of joint he means.
I blame Sam Jackson for enabling this shit for so many years.
I'm tired of this
so comfortable that every show he does it.
I'm tired of this motherfucking honky on this motherfucking end plane. Whatever. I tried.
I played and I go, this is the bomb.
Doesn't he kind of?
When does he ever talk like that?
Doesn't it kind of remind you of Brandon a little bit? Like if Brandon
Yes,
was,
it's so phony. It's the worst.
Before my movies are always filled with songs, but it's always stuff that I chose from either my own collection or something like that. I never have like
something like that, you know, like
a music supervisor hook me up with stuff. It's always stuff I chose. And part of the reason I never did that is I didn't want to actually go to
South Pacific Islander.
And then they Red-Nosed Reindeer, the Charlie Brown special.
Oh,
was that one
they do
with
show it.
Fred Astaire is the mailman.
That's Ollie G's clothes.
That's his normal voice there.
Yeah, but it's also Ollie G's clothes, is it not? Like the beanie, the fucking yellow.
Yeah.
Booyakasha.
Yeah. By the way, Ashley, just to explain, she's wondering why the captions don't. It's commentary. It's side commentary, making fun of him having confidence and stuff. So it's not supposed to match like captions. That's what's going on.
Yeah, it is kind of confusing though, right? Because it's like
a little bit.
Cracked is supposed to know that vibe of talk, yet they're like saying when he says it, we don't understand what he's saying. It's kind of like it's kind of funny. I like it though.
Boss is coming to town.
Busted.
Cracked. All right.
I don't know. It was funny, but there's other examples too. Not that we need to watch them, but sometimes, like when he goes to BET or whenever Sam Jackson is around, he does the voice, and it's like, oh man, come on, just talk normal. You don't need to fucking. You're not getting any cool points or anything. You just look like an idiot.
Quentin probably goes up to Sam, and Quentin does the puppy dog eyes, like, can I do the can I do the N-word? Oh, fine, motherfucker, do it.
I wrote it in many scripts, and you said it was okay, Sam. Come on.
But I let you say it more than I say it. You
I
said
like
it
when you say it.
You say it real good. I want to say
And
it
I like
you
when Leo
say it.
says it.
Yeah. I let Leo say it. Can Leo say it, Sam? Please let Leo say it, Sam.
Stiff Richard,
what's up,
welcome,
Stevie?
and there are no midgets involved. We wish. We wish you a merry midget.
We wish you a merry midget and a happy little person.
I wish you a very depressed little person.
Any other things? Did I send us the video? Did we play the video of the guy rescuing the little dog from the big dog, and he does it in a way that's very unbecoming of a man? Did we watch this video? If not, I need to send it to the chat.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's like at a dog park, and a big dog is attacking a little dog.
Oh, God.
And the big dog isn't letting go of the little dog, and fucking MacGyver McFinger comes over, and he does the unthinkable. He does the unthinkable to get the big dog off the little dog. And
we did see that.
He just aggressively fingers the dog's asshole. And the dog's, what the fuck? He just lets the little dog go ASAP.
Hey, you know what? It works. It's a weird move, but it fucking works.
Yeah. He saved the dog. He fucking saved the dog. What else? What else can we?
Do we want to talk about Diddy? I mean, we kind of hit on in the beginning, but
the diddler.
It's the first day or two of the court case, so some interesting shit is coming out with Cassie and all that.
Do you have any of her transcript she's talked about?
I don't really want to spend too much time, but
no.
We already talked about the escort
Punisher, yeah.
That was weird, and the 4 days, and I mean that's pretty much all that came out. But in my brain, what sticks out is that she's got a husband and a kid now, and he was in court for that first day, this white dude, and he fucking couldn't take it anymore. He stormed out and left, and I wonder if he's gonna be able to like still be with her after all this shit that she's saying. Like, she did a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
I'm not blaming her. I mean, I know there's a power imbalance and all that, but
it's more so if he's an insecure guy,
right?
Is he be like, well,
I don't know if he's.
I need you to do that. Well, you got to do that. I should be able to do that. You did it. You need to do that with me. Why did you do that with me?
You let Diddy pee in your mouth. You never let me do it.
Yeah, but Diddy did it.
Crazy.
Like that's his comeback to everything. Yeah, but you let Diddy do it. Like he's always like very childish.
That's only like day 1 or 2. This guy's really got to get a thick skin or get a divorce or something, because there's a lot more coming.
Coming. Like, imagine there's a moment between the two, right? And she's like, baby, I had such a great time tonight, but I'm so tired. And he just looks at her.
God.
He looks at her and he goes, 4 days. 4 fucking days. And you're tired now? Like, he just can never let it go. It just, everything always comes back to, like, you gave it all, and then you can't give it your all now? Why? He starts to get all upset. Poor guy. I feel bad.
It's got to be hard, man. Oh, not your dick, but
Diddy's kids were there too, and they bounced after the first day. I want to be there for all.
Yeah,
that.
You want to hear all this weird shit that's going on? I don't know. It's crazy.
He's all gray. His hair's all gray now, Puff P. Diddy, because he doesn't have his hair dye.
No hair dye.
A lot of people thought they were like, oh, he's gone gray since he's been in. It's like, nah, he was gray before he went in there. Yeah. He just doesn't have the hair dye in there, so he's finally showing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. People don't know how aging works. But,
yeah.
It does.
No, he's almost 60. Yeah, he doesn't have any gray hair.
They're saying that one when he's in the towel and he like follows her in the elevator.
The hotel.
Like,
yeah.
He gets the bag back and all. They're saying that was her trying to leave the freak off.
Yeah.
That's what they were like saying in court now.
And then
she tried to leave the freak off, and he ran out there and grabbed her in the towel and dragged her back. Whether it's true or not is definitely believable. Like it could be totally not true, but the jury will buy that shit.
What's crazy, Cranston, is you know this more than myself and Duke, but because the charges aren't domestic abuse. The charges are fucking trafficking and shit like that, right? So it's like, no, he hit her. Yeah, he did that, but he didn't sex traffic her. And like that's what like the defense has to kind of argue. It's this really weird thing of like, yeah, he's guilty because he can be guilty on those. They can't charge him for that because of the crime. Like, what is he being tried? Is it sex trafficking? It's across state lines.
Yes.
It's not just like, it's not physical violence at all, I don't think. So like they can admit to that, but
they'll get him with that in the civil case. They'll get his money from that. That's what's relevant with that.
Right.
There was a thing today with somebody interviewed Suge Knight about it, and Suge Knight thinks
Chris
that
Cuomo.
Suge Knight thinks that he's gonna get found guilty, and then Trump's gonna pardon him because it's a federal thing. Or whatever.
But also all the stars that possibly are going to go down from this. I mean, we'll see. We'll see the fallout, but there is a lot of implicated celebrities. So,
but you would think that would get his charges dropped if he started rolling on people, But like the fact that he's having the trial, I mean, still people will probably get named, but it's like it seemed like he's not giving up people like you would think, because otherwise they would just end up dropping the charges or something.
But I'm saying, like the letter of the law, as someone as far as you're on the jury, You know, we're all human. So how do you look at somebody who does something like that? You know, violence, you know, sexual abuse, but you're only there
on the trafficking first.
No, but that's what I'm saying though. You're only there to focus on the trafficking, yet you have all these other crimes that you're kind of watching, but you can really pay no mind to. You cannot really include those crimes as the way to get to the sex trafficking. So it's like
going to go on forever, whether it's like separate cases or whatever, but there's so much.
But like, how do you not, as a juror, how do you not say, fuck this guy? I know maybe it's not sex trafficking, but let's go ahead and say it is, because fuck him on all the other bullshit he's been doing. You know what I mean? Like, how do you really separate those two as a
Well, it comes down to the burden of proof and what is it, conclusive evidence. And they're going to tell you in the opening and the closing statements, is there any sort of, what the hell do you call it?
But he's admitting
definitive proof of this and that, X and Y. They're going to tell you exactly.
Right, of specifically trafficking.
Don't worry about that.
Right, and that's what I'm trying to say as a human being when they're like, yeah, no, he definitely did some shady shit as far as, you know, domestic abuse and sexual abuse and that. But that's not what we're here for today. We're here for the specifically trafficking, and how do you, as somebody who's part of the jury, can kind of compartmentalize those two things and not have this bias towards the trafficking charge because you know the other three things he's guilty on. Like, how do you, it doesn't seem like it can ever really be quote unquote fair, which it shouldn't be. I'm just saying, just like as a human, you know, you're like, yeah, fuck you. You're
There's
guilty
just
on this.
so much with this particular case that who knows, man, it's going to take forever to go through all of it.
Yeah. You got to follow the letter of the law.
No, remember no lawyers wanted this shit. He lost his lawyers and he finally found somebody last minute. It's like almost impossible to beat this shit.
Oh, he's going to beat it.
It'd be amazing. Oh yeah.
He'll beat it. All day.
Think so?
I don't think so.
Oh yeah, he beats out a freak off. What do you think? So you think he's going to get charged for the trafficking? I think he beats it. I'm telling you.
Going to prison the rest of his life.
I think he beats it, and I think he goes to the civil court.
I think he's going to get found guilty on
Dude, they have
whether he did it or not.
They have no video of him trafficking. That's what I'm trying to tell you, dude. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like,
yeah, I don't know.
The jury has to have this job of separating physical and domestic abuse from the actual charge of trafficking. It's like, how the fuck do you do that? You're like, yo, you're a piece of shit. I'm just going to say you're guilty of trafficking because fuck you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We'll see what all the witnesses say. There's a million witnesses, so.
Well, it says he's got charges for racketeering, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and sex trafficking. So there's a lot of wide range in there. I mean, just look at that video, and they're saying kidnapping. He's got that one video where he comes out there in the towel and he grabs her and pulls her back into the hotel room. I mean,
yeah, but the problem is
that could present a good case for kidnapping because she's trying to get away, and he runs out and grabs her and drags her back into the room.
It could, but you're with somebody who's kinky. You're with somebody who's kinky and who does 4-day fuck fests.
Or is she forced into it? That's the question.
Right, but I'm saying that's all I'm saying is they have to prove that she was forced to. How do we know? And I'm not saying this is the truth, but how do we know that he doesn't like?
And then she's going to testify and she's going to say, I was trying to leave, and that was what she said.
I know, but people can lie.
And he ran and grabbed her and pulled her back into the freak off and wouldn't let her leave. So between that testimony and the video, it will be up to the jury
doesn't show
to decide
trafficking
based on what the statute says the requirements of kidnapping are, which I don't know what they are, but whatever they are, you'll see if that and her testimony matches it.
What I'm saying, Cranston, what I'm saying is, though, it's hard to in that moment, yes, you have hotel video, but it's hard to delineate between a kink and someone who has kind of regret of a situation and actual kidnapping. Who knows?
That's why we have lawyers.
Who knows if Diddy?
Case.
No, I know, man. I'm playing devil's advocate here a little bit and just saying, like, it's not that cut and dry just because there's that picture there.
Yeah,
because it could be part of the freak off,
and there's a lot. He
could. Maybe he says, "Oh no, I want them to run away so I can grab them." It's her word against his. Yes, there's video things there, but they really have to do better than that and just rely on the video. He kind of dug himself his own grave in that video because remember he came out and kind of apologized about that and all that stuff. So he kind of set him up. He set himself up for failure.
Don't
in
worry,
that
there's
instance,
a lot more coming out. We're
The
on day 2.
video is not going to support racketeering, arson, and bribery.
Right,
it could support kidnapping between that and testimony
if they
and whatever else.
present their case in the right way.
You can't say for sure that it's not.
And you can't say for sure that it is because it's her word against his, and she's part of these freak offs more time than not. So it's like, how often are you getting forced in this situation?
It's not just her, though. There's a lot of other sex slaves. They're going to have a lot of people.
She's trying to leave, and there's a video of him stopping her from leaving. So that could support kidnapping.
Yeah, but
could support
there's
sex
also
trafficking.
years of her still being with him. Yes, in this one video, she's trying to leave, but she obviously...
It doesn't matter. That's not going to affect it.
It matters a little bit because she's been in a situation...
If you kidnap somebody and you let them go and they come back later, it doesn't mean that they weren't kidnapped.
Yeah, but you're assuming that she was kidnapped. What I'm saying is there is a lot of room there.
That could support a kidnapping conviction.
I agree with you.
None of us are lawyers.
I agree with you. I'm not saying you're wrong, but what I'm saying is there's also another side of saying she's been part of these freak-offs for a long time. So the defense...
I'm not saying 100% that... I'm not saying 100% that this video is 100% going to get him convicted.
I'm not saying you said that either.
This video could... help get him
and all I'm saying, yes, and all I'm saying, Cranston, is it also could go the other way. That's all I'm saying. You're saying it could, and I said it couldn't. I know, I'm not. No one's disagreeing with each other.
I'm agreeing with you.
Yes, I'm agreeing with you.
It sounds like you're arguing with each other.
I don't know why, but not at all.
So why are we raising our voices?
I have no clue.
I agree with him. I do think it's more likely than not it's going to support the kidnapping charge between that and
that's where we disagree. I'm saying I still think this guy's gotten away with a bunch of bullshit in his life. I do see him getting away with this.
But then you go back to I don't want to get into politics, but then it's like when we bring up Trump before, it was like Trump got found guilty of something that you don't think he did. So if Diddy didn't do this, Diddy could still get found guilty of this, even if he didn't do it, because you know as well as I know, which I've heard you say several times, that courts sometimes get it wrong.
Yeah.
And people that didn't do
or you
shit.
present the case in a certain way.
Here's my take on it from a legal standpoint, not without talking law, but they're gunning for him. They want him. They want to take him down. It's not going to fucking matter if he did this shit or not. They're going to make him guilty of this because they want him fucking guilty of this shit. And if he wants to overturn it, he can appeal it later. He can get it overturned. But I think they're gunning for him, and one way or the other, he's going to go down for this shit, at least at the first stage of it. And then they'll make him appeal to get it out. That's just what I think, because I think when they want somebody bad enough, it doesn't fucking matter if you did it or not. They will make you fucking get found guilty.
I'm just curious about
That's
LeBron and fucking Kevin Hart and all these people that are been at these parties. I wonder.
I've not looked at the statute. I don't know what elements they need to fulfill for kidnapping. I don't know that. I can't tell you 100%. The video is. I get that feeling that it could contribute to it. Anything that they don't got, they'll lie, or this girl will lie, or whatever. They'll come up with some way to make him guilty for it. This is what I think. It could be a miracle and he's found not guilty, like some OJ shit. Maybe
Bill Cosby.
Yeah, that's really what I think.
Doesn't mean he did it either. You know what I mean? Like
that's really what I think too. It's gonna
not have done the shit. That's all.
It's gonna turn out to be like the OJ thing. I really do think he's gonna get off because he's gotten off before. Like, wasn't there like something crazy?
He has gotten off before. That's what this.
Yeah, that's what freak offs. He got off for 4 days in a row.
See, that's what I imagine his lawyer would say. His lawyer will be saying he got off before, so.
Something happened at a nightclub with him back in the day, and like a fire or some shit like that. I forget exactly, but he got off with that one. He has a history.
That was there was one where he was with Shine and Jennifer Lopez at a nightclub, and I don't remember what happened, but something happened, and Shine ended up pulling a gun on somebody and like keeping Diddy and J-Lo from getting shot. and then Diddy like supposedly flipped on him, and Shine ended up going to jail for like 10 or 15 years or something for the whole like thing, and Diddy got off scot-free. I know there's some raps where Shine was like going off on Diddy and J-Lo, and there's one in particular where he's saying essentially that there would have been no Jennifer Lopez if he hadn't have pulled the gun that night and took care of the shit, because he kept them from fucking getting killed. And it sounded like Diddy like threw him under the bus and made it like Shine was the fucking one who was behind the whole thing to get Diddy out of trouble, or some shit. It was some shit went down. I think it's what you're talking about. It was in a
could be. I thought it was something with a fire, but yeah, it's something exactly. It was something in a nightclub. No, it was definitely something in a nightclub, like you're saying. So
yeah,
I found
there was
a long lost damning freestyle that he did in the club. I don't know if it was the same night as that, but if you go up, not the most recent, but the one above it, it shows a young Diddy when he was first coming up, and like what people were saying is like his best freestyle, but it also includes some sexual shit in there, which it's like the R. Kelly thing. There were clues all along that are coming out, and you're hearing little things from this person and that person. You don't know if they're true, and now people are like, oh damn. Is this true? The one that says disgusting.
They're not going to get Diddy probably on all of these things. Like they may get, all they need is one. They're racketeering, kidnapping, arson, bribery, sex trafficking. You're probably not going to get all of that.
We'll see.
But if they get just one, he's still in.
See you in court, motherfucker. We'll see.
Yeah. That's all I'm saying is I'm not saying I want him to be innocent or free. I'm just saying I don't think it'll happen.
It's a long case. We're on day 2.
Just as far as like how he's gotten off before with a lot of bullshit and stuff like that. He knows, just like Suge said, if you listen to that interview, he makes some great points talking to Chris Cuomo, but just about how he's gotten himself out of things before. And he's saying, Suge's like, he's going to turn state. He's going to turn like a federal witness or something like that. Like he's saying either way, Diddy's going to be fine. And I kind of agree with his take on it. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying I think he's innocent at all.
I think there's way too much against.
No, I'm saying I'm not saying.
In the long run, you're probably right. He probably will. Like that's what they were. That was one thing that Suge said was he thinks that Trump will end up pardoning him because it's a federal issue.
Right.
But I could just see that he may go away for the first. Like get found guilty up front, and they have to appeal it later, and then get turned over at appeal, because there's a lot of cases that are like did not Bill Cosby, like he went away, and then I think he ended up getting out later on appeal. There's a lot of cases where that happens. It really depends on the judge, because some judges are just like, fuck this guy, and they'll do whatever they can do to make him.
I almost feel like it'll end up like the OJ thing. You know how like when OJ, like he got off, but then he was found, like he wasn't guilty of murder, but he was found financially liable for the murders. He's not guilty of it, but so I do think, and then like 8 years later, he gets arrested for like memorabilia shit, but gets the book thrown at him. I do think
that's a good example. That's a great example, because so like OJ, he was found not guilty in criminal court, but then he was found not guilty of murder in criminal court, but then he was found guilty in civil court
of murder,
of negligent homicide or something,
essentially
for
murder.
The same case.
Yeah.
So he was found guilty. He was found both guilty and not guilty of the same murder in two different
It all depends
courts.
on the case and how it's presented. And
so when Josh was talking about later, they got him later on the sports memorabilia thing.
Mm-hmm.
That was a setup, because it was like the guys came to him like, OJ, they stole your memorabilia or whatever.
I'm gonna go get it back.
It was like a snitch.
Yeah.
And then OJ decided he was gonna go get it back. The whole thing was like a fucking setup. And they set OJ up to go get his shit back so they could bust him. And that's like what I'm saying, which I know, Josh, you probably agree that they do shit like that, because there's people that are innocent that get found fucking guilty as shit. So it's like,
and like you said,
because they knew.
Like you said, when they want you, they want you. Like when they want you, they want you.
Yes. So they knew he got away with murder. And so they were like, fuck it, let's take this guy down. We're not going to play by the rules because we know he got away with this shit and we know he did this fucking murder, so we're going to
That's all I mean. That's all I mean. I think Diddy gets away with whatever charges they are now. He gets held civilly liable for whatever it is, and then something down the road, maybe a little more minute, but they throw like the book at him as far as what they can for that smaller charge. They give him like the max or something like that.
They definitely want his money, and they will it will, one way or the other, it will end with him losing his money in a civil case. There's probably, in my opinion, there's no doubt about that, because the standard is much different. In criminal court, it's beyond a reasonable doubt, and in civil court, it's a preponderance of the evidence. And preponderance of the evidence is a lot easier to prove than beyond a reasonable doubt.
If there's any doubt at all.
So Josh you're not wrong there. You're totally right about that. That's very likely and is very possible, you know?
All right. Can we get to the freestyle?
Yeah. And then I just want to piggyback on what Cranston is saying,
I said let's not spend too much time. We spent a half hour on this.
But what's crazy is that's how crazy civil court is, though. Because when you get your concealed carry permit, when you're allowed to carry a gun, like they tell you, like, listen, you're legally allowed to carry a gun and you're legally allowed to defend yourself. But let me tell you, people who were defending themselves 100% legally still get found guilty in civil court. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this guy protected himself legally from this criminal, like, entering his home or doing damage. He shoots him, he kills him, and the family can still sue him and more than likely win, even though the guy who got shot was committing a crime. So civil court really, like, gives no fucks.
It also depends how good your fucking lawyer is.
Well, and civil court's money, and criminal court is jail time. I mean, it's two different things. I looked up this Shine nightclub thing because I found it interesting, and it's basically somebody got shot in the nightclub, and Shine says that it was Diddy who did it. Shine had a gun, but Shine said he shot in the air, and he says Diddy's the one who shot the people. And Diddy and J-Lo, I think, threw Shine under the bus and said that it was Shine who did it, but really, supposedly it was Diddy who actually shot the people. So Shine was like the fall guy, and Shine ended up doing 10 or 15 years or something.
And I don't know if you all know, but my sister is friends with one of the Young Thug witnesses or whatever, and everybody in the hood over here in Atlanta knows who really did it. But since he testified and he got everybody looking this way, he basically got away with the murder, and he's a fucking celebrity now. So
did you see part of like that whole like Diddy discovery thing, or allegedly was J-Lo and Justin Bieber? Do you see that? Like Diddy kind of made them have coitus.
I really
fucking
there's a
damn
lot
it.
of
I want to be Justin
don't know
Bieber.
What to believe though, because there's so much. There's so much.
Call him Justin Bieber now, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. 80, oh baby. Whatever, I don't know.
It'll be interesting. We'll definitely have I mean, I don't know if we need to cover it every fucking week. Everybody's doing that, but I just thought it was interesting. The rubbing the semen on the nipples thing, that got me hard.
Some of the stuff that I'm seeing in this trial, like when I'm seeing these articles, it's crazy. Like there was one they were talking about, like Diddy was like making people pee in her mouth or some shit. Like
the Punisher.
Like, there was some guy who said Diddy was his sex slave that had a small dick or some fucking shit. Like
the Punisher.
You know? He said Diddy had a small dick, but Diddy made him his sex slave. Like there's crazy shit that's coming out of this. You know,
Diddy made the Punisher piss in Cassie's mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the guy's name. And like literally, like no bullshit, Diddy wore like a hat and a handkerchief mask above his mouth and nose to kind of hide his face. And he called himself an importer exporter. But like the guy was like, dude, as soon as he started talking, I knew it was Diddy. Like, you know, it was like the worst mask ever. Like, hey, I'm definitely not Diddy. I want you to fuck Cassie. You know what I mean? Like,
That's like how this is gonna go. Like they gotta paint him out like like, okay, Diddy admits he's a pervert. Diddy admits he's having crazy, freaky sex parties, but Diddy didn't do this. And then like you got to show like Diddy, and it would be like Diddy's rubbing his nipples, and like, see, he is a freaky sex man. Diddy's rubbing his.
But that's the thing.
He didn't kill the man. Like,
exactly, and that's what I'm saying. As the
that's
jury,
how you got to portray him.
but like as a jury, they're like, listen, yeah, listen, being a pervert, that's not illegal. Sure, he likes to have baby oil and likes to watch some other dude bone his wife.
But
that's
did
not
they
illegal.
traffic?
Right.
That's the question.
Exactly. So
Well, there's
how are you going
more than just that, but that's one of the questions.
That's one of them.
Yeah.
Traffic, kidnap. But so how do you separate that? I don't know. I keep going back to it, but it's just like.
Well, and you made a good point about that too, because she's right. The video, she's running, trying to get away, and he grabs her, brings her back. But then, like, so you're gonna say you were kidnapped? Fine, I get that. But then, like, she stays with them for however many years. Like, I would definitely point that out too. I would say if he kidnapped you,
Right, if
as
you're
soon
on
as you
that
were able
team.
to get away, why didn't you get away and never come back? Why did you fucking come back? Like, I would definitely point that out because it's a valid.
And they will,
criticism.
because every case I've seen of trafficking, they always ask, like, why'd you stay? Why did you do this? Why'd you have sex with this person? Why'd you do this? If you didn't want to do it, why'd you do it? So they're going to do that.
The thing with OJ, though, OJ had big, high-priced lawyers. Johnny Cochran, he was a really good, he was one of the best of the best. He had Robert Shapiro. He was one of the best of the best.
Yeah, exactly.
And he had that Kardashian guy,
Yep.
the Kardashian's father. He was,
Yep.
I mean, he had three of the, like, top guys that were like the top lawyers in Southern California at that time. Like, Diddy keeps losing lawyers because they don't want to take this case. Diddy doesn't
high
really
risk.
have the best
Yeah.
attorneys in this thing, I think, and that could be a deciding factor. I mean, I don't know.
Seems very telling, though, right? If lawyers keep dropping you, something about that has to say
Yes.
something.
That's all I'm saying.
Has to say something. So we'll
It
keep.
depends on the judge. I'm just speculating because I've never actually looked at the facts of this case. I'm just looking at the funny articles that I see.
exactly.
So I don't know what the burdens are. I don't know what kind of judge, know, how this judge normally rules. I don't know if they're out to get him in New York or not. I get a feeling that they are, because if they weren't out to get him, they would have just let him go for a while and had him come back for trial. They've had him locked up this whole time, so it tells me they're playing hardball with him. The lawyers want to take him. I don't know.
And as soon as they got that jury, man, they freaking started up right away. Usually it takes a little bit, but they're like, they don't want to risk the
Getting
jury.
a jury is such a fucking hard thing.
And they didn't sequester the. I guess they don't want to piss the jury off, but that's kind of crazy too. It's like, hey, okay, listen, you can be here, but when you go home, no looking at the internet. Like, how do they even
it's rough.
trust them to do that? Do
Do they have to? Do they make them come in there and check their browser?
Right, yeah.
When they come in the next day, they're like, when you report tomorrow, I need you to bring me your phone, and I need to see a copy of your browser history. And
It seems like you opened Incognito tab from 5:15 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. What were you doing on Incognito tab, sir?
and then the dude's like, no, see right there, Pornhub.
Yeah, no,
Pornhub.
I was totally I was totally jerking off. Nothing to do with the case. Well, okay. Hearing about all the freak offs, it definitely got me worked up. That's why I went to Pornhub, just to get the demons out, just to get the poison
And then
out.
the defense is going to say, I want this juror removed because he's a pervert and he's going to have sympathy for Diddy, so he needs to go.
We need every single juror here to be unmasturbated. Everyone needs to have, they need to have been masturbated. They need to have post-nut clarity. They need to think logically and not get worked up about all the freak-off talk. It's kind of hard.
Yeah, they also can't work for that amount of time. Like, there's so many. I don't know how they find people that have no life, people that can't go on the internet, people that don't know certain things about the case. Like that. That's a prerequisite.
Them. They're not, they force them. You get the letter.
You get the letter, yeah.
But I'm saying even before to qualify for a juror, you have to meet certain requirements. Like, it's really hard to get somebody that isn't biased.
They only get a certain amount of people that they can, you get a certain amount of challenges and a certain amount of people you can get rid of, and then after
this guy's like, oh, I gotta be with my grandma, can I get out? And then you fucked up, you gotta get another juror. And
I got a problem with the law. I'm very biased against the law. Get this fucking guy out of here.
Like when I had to do a DUI case, I ended up like being the foreperson, which is the person that signs off the sentence and be the asshole that has to do it. But at first I was like, shit, I don't want to do this. I want to get out of it. So I was thinking like, hey, yeah, I'm a little biased because I like to drink and drive a lot.
Yeah, I'm a fan of drinking and driving. That shit's awesome.
Some people actually pulled that shit. They're like, no, I think there's nothing wrong with drinking, having a couple before you drive.
Yeah.
So they're like, get him out of here.
Yeah, you can't get in trouble. Fuck it.
I was too honest. I felt bad, and I fucking ended up being the asshole. It's like, please don't kill me after you get out.
They called me in for jury duty like almost a month, like maybe 3 weeks ago. But I got out. I didn't have to go in. I got out of it. I got a letter from the doctor because I take care of my mom.
There you go. There you go. Get out if you can, or if you got to do it, it's a pain.
Well,
especially if you got to be doing years, like the Diddy fucking jury. They got to do fucking years of this shit.
There's some movie, I forget what it is, but they're talking about the American jury. It consists of however many people that were not smart enough to get out of jury duty.
You could say you're racist. You could say you like to drink a lot and do drugs. There's a lot of things you can say.
I got one jury duty letter, and it was back when I was in college, and I never responded to it. So my thought process always went is like they found out I was in school and just because they never there was never any follow up and whatever. Up here in Alachua, my dad, he got a few things and he just ignored them. And then one day, the police knock on the door and they're like, "Hey, here's we need to make sure he gets this in person."
Oh, wait, they showed up at his house and then.
Yeah, they showed up here. They're like, "Here's your letter, sir. Now you definitely got jury duty." Like they fucking came to the house.
Yeah,
Diddy style. They came on the house. Everywhere.
I had to go in for it like 25 something years ago, and I was in college, and I just showed up the first day, and they asked if anybody had any reasons they couldn't serve, and I just raised my hand. I went up and told the judge I'm a full-time college student, and if I do this, I'll probably flunk my classes or not get good grades because I don't have the time to do all the classes and be here, and he let me out of it.
Right, dude. That's what I'm saying. Because like, if you get a note in the mail that says you got jury duty, like you can't really ignore it, can you?
Supposedly not.
Because like, dude, I'm not bullshitting you. Like I ignored it, but I was literally enrolled in school, so I don't know if they did like research, but I never got a follow up. I never got a new date.
Nah, they don't care about school. They don't care about school or jobs.
So you're telling me I'm the
some
exception?
sort of like medical thing.
So I got the exception then? I just got lucky?
You just got lucky. Maybe they thought that you were biased or like you had a certain opinion about sometimes they have a gut feeling that you're just not going to be good.
Like they saw
an unbiased person.
Like they saw my rap sheet and how many Roxys I did that day.
There you go. They're like, oh, this guy, wow, he really likes those pills, or at least
how many painkillers does he do a day? Woo!
They're like, this guy can't fucking skip jury duty. I'm gonna type in. They type in Borsic, and they look at all the. All right, I'm gonna let him go.
like you know how when you click on that message, but it's a virus on your computer, and as soon as you hit OK, like all these windows pop up, and now you can't do anything on your computer because it's that virus, pop-up virus. And as soon as they click Borsic on the the police thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit, the computer
Are we sure
crashes.
He's gonna be awake for this? I think he's gonna be nodding off the whole time.
I think he's died. I think he's passed away. I think he's passed on. Pretty sure he's not alive anymore.
Technically dead. Yeah. We have to. By the way, welcome Brock. Brock is in the chat.
What's up, Brocky?
We looked on his Facebook page, and it's all free OJ fucking posts. So I think we're gonna let him skip this one.
Free OJ.
What I love giving away orange juice. What's the big deal? I love giving away orange juice. I don't understand the big deal. I don't understand the big deal.
Yo, can we play the freestyle? It's the best freestyle.
Oh my God!
I've
Yes,
heard.
I'm sorry.
Best/worst.
I got it. I got it in the. I got it in the old messenger, right? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it's the first one, not the
guy?
most recent, but the one above it.
This
disgusting. It's called. It's so good that it's disgusting.
Is it? It's only.
Yeah, he's gonna go pee pee.
It's 41 seconds long. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just find the scrubber here.
In the Hall of Fame, as one of the best / worst freestyles.
All right. I'm kind of excited. Would I know? Okay, what is this from again? What show is this from?
This is actually in the club when it's kind of like an 8 Mile type freestyle. They got two guys battling and in front of a crowd. It's like, yeah, or you suck.
And is this just a random freestyle? Do we know these people?
Yeah, that's Puff Daddy, and that's
okay, Puffy. Gotcha.
Yeah, Puffy right there.
All right, here we go. So this is Puffy's freestyle, and you're saying we're gonna get a little hint of possibly of things to come. Not as
it's
penis?
Just disgusting and period. It's just a great one.
When you say that, I like when you say it's just disgusting, period, like I'm like, let's go.
Just gonna fuck it up.
Freestyle. Well, let me sit back.
That's not it.
Go ahead, Marshall.
That's not it? Who is this guy? It's not
the
it?
other one.
Okay.
The one above it.
Right above it. Well, who's this freestyling?
Well, I mean, we could start with this guy. This is one of the worst as well. Best / worst. This guy went on air, and I believe it was on Tosh.0 as well, so we're kind of stealing from them. But this was a second example of the worst freestyle.
So let's do like Casey Kasem style. What we're doing is we're counting backwards.
Number 2.
And number 2, the worst freestyle ever recorded. Brought to you by a caller in Wisconsin.
Well, let me sit back. Go ahead, Marshall.
Okay.
Already. Okay. He didn't breathe in.
It just got real.
Yeah, nothing came out. Like, I guess we're doing this now. Okay. Oh my God.
He's got a line or two.
I felt that. I felt the.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Come on, you got this.
Oh.
Years ago, they tried to.
Oh no. Oh no.
Years ago, they tried to.
Oh no.
Put me in the.
Oh. Come on, bro. You got
It's
it.
a lie.
Oh shit, it is. Oh shit. He did that thing.
Years ago, they tried to put me in a. That's all he had.
No. But I think one of his best quotes is like, "Is this live?" Like he forgot if it's
live. No, but watch the end.
He blacked out like Will Ferrell, and
she's
I
like,
blacked
"Yeah,
out.
this
What
is
happened?
live," and then watch how it ends.
Did you want to try to read something from your book?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She helped him out at least at the end, but she let him die on that stage first.
Years ago, they tried to let him die. Years ago,
So he tried it a couple times, and then he was like, "Put me in a."
No, it's like it was almost like starting up a lawnmower that had a bad carburetor. Like, but years ago they tried to. Years ago they tried to. You know, it just wasn't kicking over.
Years ago, they tried to.
And my biggest, what I love most about him, I love like he has outward confidence, but so like he's like, yeah. Like the face is there, like that little the shit-eating green is like
looks like one of the Hot Boys or something.
You about to get this freestyle about to crush.
Yeah.
He looks like the Jizz
Put me in
from Wu-Tang. He looks like the
Is it hot in
Jizz
here?
from Wu-Tang if he like gained 30 pounds.
He looks like Big Boy.
Yeah.
Years ago they tried to.
Years ago, they tried to.
Fuck. It's almost like the Green Day song, remember? Dun 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 dun
He
dun
looks
fuck
like-
dun dun dun
he looks
dun
like-
dun. Yeah.
He looks like he's about to say some really gangster shit,
Right?
but then the weed kicks in. Fuck, as soon
Yeah.
as the weed kicks in, then he stops.
definitely
and he's,
had,
starts
like-
smiling, or the pills kick in, and he's like starting to chill out. You know.
He definitely fucking freaked out at some point.
I
in his
walked up
mind.
to this dude and I pulled out my gun and
Yeah.
Yeah. Try to put me in a.
What's fucked up is like it was like years ago they tried to beat me mercilessly with a baseball bat, but I survived the beating and I'm still here. It's like, well, Maybe that's why your memory ain't too good, because you know the merciless baseball bat beating.
Yeah.
But
put me in
a coma. Did they just make his lips go?
And then you hear his.
Did you see that? Watch his lips go.
This is live.
So that's
right here. Watch.
Fucking shit's kicking in, whatever he took.
Look, do you see what they did with his fucking tongue? They made him go.
Yeah.
Put me in.
It's kicking in.
This is live.
Oh, this is live.
That's where it kicks in, right there.
It's like me on shrooms trying to have a conversation, and then the shrooms kick in. Years ago.
Have you ever tried freestyling on shrooms?
Yeah.
It'll bug you out, man.
Years ago, they tried to
put me in a.
Yeah, put me in a.
This live.
This live. It would have been a great if he gave like that nice long extended.
He had like half a verse. No, I mean he had like half a line.
Yeah.
Years ago, they tried to put me in a. That's it.
Yeah, years ago they tried to put me in a. He's been, and like the shitty part is like he's practiced that line. It's like years ago they tried to put me in a casket.
Exactly.
But I'm back here and I got a bunch of baskets. Like he had some crazy shit ready to go, but
really this other guy above that is probably worse. Like
what does he throw?
I think this is a worse way to go out.
What does he throw? Gang signs? Up? What does he throw?
No. You'll see.
Okay.
You'll see.
You'll see. Years ago.
But imagine you're like in your 8 Mile moment and like you finally got the chance. You're in front of all your homies and everybody else, and like you got the confidence going and you're ready.
You're telling me if this guy had one shot, one opportunity.
Yep.
What's the rest? What's the rest of the lyrics? If he sees them, what's the rest of the lyrics? Come on.
One shot, one opportunity. Would you let it go?
No.
Or would you seize the moment?
Or would you maybe do the opposite of season?
Or would you do this?
Throw up mom's spaghetti.
Yeah. I ate too much mom's spaghetti, man. It's not my fault. Her shit's old.
He opened a restaurant called Mom's Spaghetti, didn't he, Eminem? But
Yes,
I don't know if is it still around or did it go out?
It's around.
I don't know.
It's around. It's in Detroit.
What a cunt, right?
Okay.
Hit that water. Hit that water.
There we go.
It's still too much water. Drink too much water.
Oh, he did the sprinkler. The sprinkler's the worst.
Did he even get any like words out?
Bro, listen, that is the worst way to throw up because, like, you could projectile vomit, right? And it goes in this nice straight line. But then you try for whatever reason, your body says, no, try to keep it in. And you put your hand over. And now you got 4 distinct slits where it's sprinklers. Like the throw up, I've done the sprinkler too many times to count.
Really?
Like, too many kind. Like it's like I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Like I ate some raw chicken one time.
Yo.
I sprinkled all over my grandma's basement after eating my mom's spaghetti.
Shit.
It's crazy. But seriously, like that's a sprinkler. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Like
yes.
You can't. Your hand can never stop your puke. I don't know why people do that.
It just goes through the cracks of your hands. Yeah.
It's never. It's never worked.
I love the Lloyd Christmas.
Damn. Fuck them.
He's already feeling it. Here it comes. Times are over. Throw up on reality. Oh, and he puts his hand on his face.
There goes vomit. He don't zabbity hump, and that's scobity.
Literally, it's a perfect song because up there goes throw up, and like you just said, up there goes gravity. All the throw up comes back down on his face while his hands are on his face now too.
So did he win or lose that battle?
I mean, you just give it to him. Like, yeah, bro, you won, dude.
Lose yourself in the vomit, the vomit, you got it, bought it, was on it.
You better never let it throw up.
Yeah, and like the worst part is that he's trying to hold it back, and everybody's like, "Come on, keep going, man!" And it just makes it worse. Like it comes out even more.
I don't know what your
part is. It went up in the air and landed on his face. Shit is like spewed on.
He fountained it.
Dude in the audience.
He spit on that shit.
He fucking hawked to it all over his own self. He fountain blued himself.
Years ago, he tried to.
But like,
put me in a.
Do you guys concur? And maybe the chat will concur as well. But there is no, the hand to the mouth while puking. Has it ever worked in human history?
In the history.
In the history of humans. No. Right?
Absolutely not.
But
no,
we still do it.
Yeah, because it's like a what do you call it? A reflex. Like we really think.
Yeah. Wait a minute, I got this. Everything's A-okay.
Yeah.
like you're like a 1950s fucking. If you feel like puking, just take your hand and put it in front of your mouth, and you won't puke. It's just that simple.
Hey, Ashley, don't give him ideas. She said, I feel like Josh is going to make a song about this on his AI.
I don't know.
Yo,
was that a?
Yeah, he does that.
Was that a rib or is she being serious? I don't like, like that'd have been a great rib. Yeah, it'd have been a great rib. Do not make a song about this right now. Yeah, don't write a song about this, Dewey Cox. Don't do what you do.
Song about it. Here it goes.
You know what?
You know what? Yourself in the club.
You know what?
Doing the freestyle.
I got it. We're gonna do it real quick. Go ahead and
puke yourself.
Pull up another topic. Yeah, puke yourself. I'm going to write a song real quick about how covering your mouth while puking never works. All right? Now, what style do you guys want me to write the song in? Should I write it in a more a country vibe? You want a rock vibe? You want a folk? You want a folk music?
Just hip hop.
Yeah, do a hip hop one.
You want a hip hop?
Do a rap.
You want a hip hop?
Do white boy rap.
There you go.
Okay, if you don't mind, I'm gonna throw it to you guys. Just it's not gonna take long, maybe like 30 seconds, all right? And I'll have I'm gonna write a song real quick. So you guys just talk about something amongst yourselves. We're gonna get a hip hop song coming.
Is that all you need as far as like the prompt? You good?
Excuse me?
Is that all you need as far as the prompt?
You mean for my inspiration?
Yes, your inspiration.
Yeah,
is that all the tips
bullshit.
you need?
What this fucking prompt?
Okay, cool. So white boy rap and vomit.
Should I
guess
okay.
That would be.
Okay. Do you want it to be a little so we can make it more serious or more kind of facetious? You want it to be like a serious rap? Would serious be more serious would be more funny? What the fuck does that mean?
I don't fucking know.
Gangster rap? What kind?
Gangsta.
All right.
If you had one chance to write a fucking song in 2 seconds.
Gangster get you canceled.
Not using AI.
How? No, definitely not. Definitely not AI.
He's writing the lyrics right now. He's writing them down.
Yeah, I'm kind of just really
also,
going.
if you could sprinkle in Quentin Tarantino in there. No, I'm just kidding. Yo, my man. It was my man, Jamie. And then I don't know how to use a computer. You know, you punch in some. I don't know how it works. Who the fuck is who's texting me over here?
So let's just say
cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
And by no means am I making this a prompt, but let's just say I wanted to write a gangster rap song about how when you throw up vomit, the hand over the mouth trick never works. Does that sound like a good inspirational?
All right. Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Let's see.
Bring back Harry Coochie.
Home. I'm trying to find the right key.
Shout out.
The right key. Home.
This is how you write a song in what? 2 minutes?
Yeah, just under.
And
just under.
You guys fucking don't realize how much talent and how much like musical genius. Like people say that, Kanye is a genius. This guy, he comes up with like fucking 5 songs a week.
Oh my God. Okay. You guys ready?
I'm ready.
All right, took me a sec. Sorry. I'm going to go
Don't worry,
ahead.
you won't need to say anything because it's rap. You just auto-tune it.
Well, I've already recorded it too. So it's already done. It's done.
Used your anus to record the vocals.
Yo, don't hate us because you anus. So I'm just saying. Just saying. Let me bring this up over here. Okay. Now this song is about how when you puke, you can't do the hand over the mouth trick. Okay.
All right.
Here we go. Now I call the song "Can't Stop the Flood." What's the name of the song? Can't Stop the Flood. All right.
MTV's world premiere. From
premiere.
Joshua Borsurk. Do you have like a rap name though?
Yeah.
Lil J.
J Bones. J Bones.
JN.
Yeah, JN. Josh Neighbor. NJ. Neighbor Josh. What's up? I'm Neighbor Josh. Nice to meet you. That's what I am. I'm MJ. That's the name.
J Bones.
J Bones. That's actually Jack Black. But there we go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Spit lava erupts, my guts a war zone. Trying to cap it, hand over mouth, broken throne. Pressure cooker pop, can't hold the beast back. Blocking tidal waves with a
chorus, baby.
Can't stop the flood once it overflows. And ain't no damn, everybody knows. Through the fingers, that swamp still shows. And a hand trick fails, and the chunks just go. Grip tight on the lips, desperate.
That's amazing. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? The chorus. Can't stop the flood once it overflows. Hand ain't no dam, everybody knows. Through the fingers, that swamp still shows. The hand trick fails and the chunks just go. Come the fuck on. You're welcome. My rap musical genius, not saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just me being a OQ, making myself that new rap music. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's just me, dog. It's Q, baby. It's Q, baby. It's just me, Quentin Tarantino, baby.
Is there a second verse?
There is. Ready? It says, here we go. Ready? It's going to start the second verse right now.
Something too real. Torn breaks loose, a violent reveal. You the cleanup crew for the misplaced meal. Can't stop the flood once it overflows. And ain't no damn, everybody knows. Through the fingers, that swamp still shows. And a hand trick fails, and the chunks just go. Stomach on revolt. Hand on the hatch, but
did you guys just say bleh?
Hand on the hatch.
Did you?
Yeah. I just added a little vomit in the
I don't know. Okay. That was perfect, by the way. I thought that was me, but that was you.
And ain't no damn, everybody knows. Through the fingers, that swamp still shows. And a hand trick fails, and the chunks just go. Air raid siren, stomach on revolt. Hand on the hatch, but the vault's been broke. Volcano flows, man, there's no escape. You in the splash zone when them walls cave. Street rules say contain it.
Bro, you in the splash zone when them walls cave. Can you guys not see the lyrics on the screen?
I can't see it. But.
Street rules say contain it, keep it low key, but biology don't care about no OG. On the pavement, a Pollock masterpiece with a mouthful.
They called you a Pollock? That's so awesome.
On the pavement, a Pollock masterpiece with a mouthful swear, man, not on my fleece. Get it? Because he upchucked on the guy's fleece. Hang on. Let's just finish it. It's only 1 minute and 32 seconds long.
Low key, but biology don't care about no OG on the pavement. A Pollock masterpiece with a mouthful swear, man, not on my fleece.
Yeah. That's a banging track right there, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Holy shit.
I like that shit. What a Pollock.
Yeah, I know.
20 on the Billboard charts.
How did it know?
How did it know by your fucking weird spelled name? Orkike.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Whoops.
Uh-oh.
Orkiki.
You're canceled. There's also a second version. Let's see. Let's just real quick.
Up it's up. Not a flip.
Oh no. Catchy lyrics from you, Josh.
I kind of like this beat a little better.
Lava erupts, my guts a war zone. Trying to cap it, hand over mouth, broken throne. Pressure cooker pop, can't hold the beast back. Blocking tidal waves with a torn sandbag. Can't stop the flood once it overflows. Hand ain't no damn, everybody knows. Through the fingers, that swamp still shows. The hand trick fails and the chunks just go.
Bleh, bleh, bleh. Fucking bleh, 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 bleh.
Oh my god.
All right.
Great. So can we address the elephant in your shrooms right now?
I'm losing weight, okay? We don't need to really make fat jokes like this, okay? I'm in the process of trimming down, all right? You don't need to...
Ashley has been asking for months now. Can she get all of these songs sent to her? She is like creaming herself thinking about all this. All she wants is these goddamn songs for what? I don't know. Are you going to listen to this on your own time?
She can buy the whole album for $49.95 plus
every time you drop some more fire, and she's like, I got to have this. I got to have it.
Can you picture Ashley like going through like a cis trunk in like a really like pimped out car with listen to Blow Chunks through the fingers? Everybody knows. Like she's like
probably cruising around bumping it.
Yep. She got the airbags.
She's going on a road trip with somebody. She's listening to Blow Chunks, and after that, she's like, "Oh wait, you got to hear Cheddar Bay."
Yeah, wait till you hear Cheddar Bay Biscuits.
Wait till you hear his country album.
Yeah.
And she knows all the words too. She's sitting there bobbing her head, singing along to it and shit. She's sitting
that's
doing
what they
hand
like to do.
gestures and shit.
Some
keeps
guys
her occupied.
Next to her at the light, and she's sitting there, Blow Chunks.
Now at the same time, we're gonna blow chunks. Ready? 1, 2. Blah, blah.
Yeah, they think she's like throwing up gang signs, but she's just trying to stop the chunks from coming out. She gets murked in a drive-by shooting because of it.
Okay, apparently she knows other people that want to listen to it too. So there's like a whole community of these people that just want to hear Josh
Listen,
hits.
it's coming. It's coming like a Diddy freak off. It's coming. It's on its way. All right.
We're gonna start selling the albums with all of his songs. It's coming soon.
Yeah.
Sis Crunk.
It'll be an online download. You can download it. It'll be cost at least $49.95.
This shit's not gonna fly in Sis Trunk anymore. It's been gentrified, so now
it's
we
gonna
gotta
be
go.
called
Gotta go to
Nothing
Carol
Funny
City
the
or something.
album. All right, Nothing Funny the album is coming soon.
We can make a don't throw up through your fingers yacht rock song for the new Sis Trunk crew.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah, we could. We could do it right
do
now.
a song about Ashley.
You want to do a song about what? Okay, if we were to make a song about Ashley, what would the song entail? Like maybe little too much. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Little pump the brakes kind of thing.
Pick another one.
Little slow down kind of thing. You know what I'm talking about? Why don't you just give us a little breathing room kind of thing? I'm saying we could have made one right now, unless you want to move on, because we could get in trouble right now if I keep making.
Don't
music.
encourage her. All right, that's enough. That's enough of you. It's enough out of you.
Yeah. The word I will use rhymes with bombarded.
Hey, by the way, you remember this sound? Whenever you hear that,
every time I pull out.
Remember the first time we ever used that on the show, your dad was doing something to Vishnu.
Yeah, taking it back out.
Do you remember that?
Is that back out or back in? Well,
I remember that.
Is that going to happen again this weekend?
That moment's coming soon, literally.
You think so?
I don't know.
Oh no! I gotta watch my butthole.
Is Vish coming?
I don't know.
We don't know. We don't.
If not, I'm the victim.
Yeah, careful. Watch your butthole. Or
sexual harassment.
He might do it to Cranston, and Cranston might be like, "Sir, it is physically impossible." Hey, you touched my ass. That's kind of what he'll. Sir, it is physically impossible for you to do that to me. I'm on the other side of the phone. You know what I'm talking about? You know, from Roxbury.
Or
you
plot
touched my
twist,
ass.
he may just make this sound. You never know how somebody's going to react to that.
Fuck yeah.
You never know. Yeah, so
Rockville's going to be
Rockville's
sick.
coming up. We're going this weekend. Ashley won't shut the fuck up about it. Yes, Alice in Chains is out. 3 Doors Down, were they ever even on it? I don't know.
They were, but he's got the cancer now, so he can't do it.
Yeah, he got the cancer.
The one that I would like to see up there is fucking Body Count, Ice-T's band.
Yeah.
Oh,
they're playing up there. That'd be fucking badass. I like Ice-T a lot.
Yeah,
I'm
there's
a
not
fan,
going to be
man.
much to report unless somebody sticks fingers up the ass. I mean, we're going to watch a bunch of bands, get drunk, smoke weed, and that's it. I mean,
His last album,
there's no big elaborate thing.
The last Body Count album, they did a song called Comfortably Numb that was like a remake of the Pink Floyd song. and they got the guy from Pink Floyd, David Gilmour, to play the guitar in it.
Oh,
and
cool.
It's like kind of like a heavy metal. It's a slower heavy metal like remake
cool.
of it. And it was a real cool song, man. He that new album that they made was pretty cool. Pink Floyd, like, they don't talk to each other, they don't like each other,
Right.
but I guess Ice-T went
I want
to
to talk
both
to you
of them, and he got them to
about
sign
eliminating-
off on it, even though they hate each other. So it was like, it was pretty.
And so he
wild.
got them together. Also,
Yeah.
I noticed that they did a better version, in my opinion, of a Slayer song. And like Slayer, fucking.
That's
to
his
me
style, is like Slayer kind of shit.
Yeah, he loves, like, his favorite band is Slayer. So for him to do the cover was cool, and I think it was actually better because I think Slayer's a little overrated, but.
If
Can
they
I-
play
That's
stuff
just
off
me.
the new album, which they probably will. it'd
They
be
did Raining
badass.
Blood. Raining Blood.
Can I
don't know.
play you my favorite Ice-T
Yes.
moment ever?
Yes.
It's my favorite.
You
Like,
shall.
it's just you can include all his music, you can include all of his acting, you can include any type of entertainment he's
Leprechaun
done.
in the Hood.
Leprechaun in the Hood. You include all that. Nothing holds up to the 17 seconds from NBC he did for SVU. All right. Enjoy. This might be a sound drop. This is a sound drop for a lot of people. That means you're gay. This one. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Why are you gay? You are gay. Ready?
Yes, you are.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
I got news for you. That means you're gay. It's like, I don't know why, but that's just like a classic. That's all anytime I hear the words
What the fuck is it?
Ice-T,
CSI or something?
I just hear,
SVU.
yeah, that means you're gay. Like that's a
He's
perfect
been
drop.
he's been on SVU for like 20 years.
I know. What a
Like
good
that.
job.
He gets paid a lot for each
Fuck
episode.
yeah, he
too,
does.
Man.
I didn't even realize the Mongoloid Mike before this was like, I have sex with women's. Like, I didn't realize how I just always just focus on that means you're gay. Like he's saying, he's such a like he's unk. He's like unk. He's like elder. He's very like that means you're gay.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay. Are you gay?
That means you're
Are
gay.
you gay?
It's like, damn, dude, whoa.
That's right.
That's his like best work he's done, bar none.
I heard that on SVU they just let him like play the character like himself. They don't write the shit for him. He just
he's
like
got
does it,
seniority.
you know.
He just says that line to I got news for you. You're gay. Like he just killed somebody, but he's like, you're gay. Like everything's
He
just
had a-
gay to him.
He had a video that was like posted not too long ago. Him cussing at some cop. Like the cop stopped him across the street from the DMV, and he was fucking cussing out the cop. Like he's in his like fucking Porsche, which is like a fucking couple of $100,000 car, and he was going to get it registered, and they like stopped him like right like 50 feet from the fucking parking lot of the DMV. He's calling a cop a fucking piece of shit and all this stuff. It's fucking funny.
Well, I got news for Ice-T.
I got news for you. That means you're gay.
You're gay, man. You got a Porsche. That means you're gay, man. That's fine. It's fine. You can do that.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Just call a spade over there.
That means you're gay. You are gay.
I got a serotonin booster
Yes.
to close this out. We don't have to totally close out, but
Give
funny
it.
videos. We're getting to that 11th hour.
Yep, I have to. So we have to pick up the RV. We have to be there at 8 tomorrow.
Damn.
So I got to be up in a
So
little
no
bit
work
here.
at least. You get to party soon.
Yeah, it's been a crazy week. So it doesn't even like everything just but
You guys
fudges
missed
together.
the pre-party tonight.
Did we? Yeah, I know. I didn't even know
Yeah,
if
the
they
Non-Point
canceled
and all
that
that.
though, dude. Pop Evil and Non-Point was there, and now it's off the schedule. It'd be great if they fucking included those bands in the bands that dropped out, but it's not up to them. It's up to the band's fucking schedule, obviously.
Didn't we see Non-Point last year though? You saw him.
No, not at.
And the fucking singer was totally off key.
I didn't see Pop Eve. Oh, you're right. Yes, was he? Are you sure? Non-Point.
Yep.
Pop
You
Evil
know,
wasn't
a
that
lot of these bands I'm disappointed in. Like Nonpoint last year, I don't know if he couldn't hear himself.
It's the weirdest thing.
It's when Billy Bob down the street needs his porn, so
Yeah.
it fucks your connection up.
Listen, believe it or not, pedophilia pornography is really hard on your disk drive. So he's really,
He's hitting
really,
it hard right
yeah, really putting his hard drive to use it down that way. So, okay, where were we? Why are you gay?
I sent a link at the bottom if your internet complies.
Yeah,
and this I don't know if you guys know. Have you ever watched like a movie that you love?
I've watched the movie.
You watched the movie?
Yeah.
And you
I
know
watched
the
the movie.
dialogue, you have it memorized.
Cranston, bullshit. You watched the movie before?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Just once.
Okay, well, me too. I'm just
And one of
making
them is this guy. If you guys know who that is.
Is this the
That's
10?
the dude.
It's the dude.
Lebowski.
So, you know how much fucking cursing is in that movie, and then they play it on USA or some TV network, and then
That's all you
of a
are.
sudden
You're an
everything
ass.
is
I'm not an
very-
ass. You are
Hang
an
on,
ass.
sorry.
You know what?
I didn't play
feel
it.
pretty.
It's just being a fucking douche.
It's always the censored version or
So
whatever.
two of
that's
my
on
favorites
TV.
are The Big Lebowski and Snakes on a Plane, which are in this compilation. So these are the 10 funniest TV censors.
Is
of movies.
the Big Lebowski the one where it's Walter talking to the kid?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
like with the
Yes.
car outside by the car.
Yes.
Fucking brilliant. And then the Sam
Yep.
Jackson one, is that his famous line? But
Yep.
he's
don't
no.
spoil it.
Did I spoil the Big Lebowski one?
Nope.
Okay.
But yeah, you know which ones.
Yeah. Sometimes you don't know. So I this one I did not see. So let's go ahead and where's
I don't really remember this movie so much. Pineapple
It was all right.
Express.
It was all right. I didn't mind it.
It was a good one.
Yeah, I didn't mind it. There was definitely it had its funny moments.
It's not like a rewatch for me, but it
Right.
was good when I watched it. It was cool.
Like it was like at that Pineapple Express kind of came at like the tail end of all those like really good comedies, like a lot of the good Judd Apatow ones.
That's what it was. My expectations were up here, and then this came out. I'm like, okay.
Exactly. If there wasn't all the shit before, it might have been just like an all right movie, but because it had so much good shit before, it was like, damn, it was like disappointment almost.
Yep.
Are an asshole. That's all you are. You're an asshole.
I'm not an asshole.
You are an asshole.
You know
You can
what?
say asshole.
I feel pretty sure that I'm not an asshole. I'm
Yeah.
like a totally nice guy.
You are a casserole. That's all you
No,
are.
you're a casserole.
I see
You're a
what they're
casserole.
doing.
I'm not a casserole.
You know, like, isn't there like
I thought on TV you can say ass, but you can't say asshole. Right.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's the same like it's a similar thing of like describing shit, but you can't say shit coming out. Like just like what you're saying. Like there's like
Really?
weird.
You can't say shit on
No,
TV.
Yeah, you
They can even show ass
South
like
Park did.
on TV. Like you'll see
Right.
somebody's bare ass on fucking thing, but you can't say asshole. It's fucking
Yeah.
stupid as fuck.
I know.
Yeah, the FCC is weird as
Casserole.
fuck. The FCC won't let me be.
Or let me be me, so let me see.
There you go. All right, MTV.
Try to shut me down on MTV.
I sat next to this weird thing next to Fred
Everybody
Durst.
agrees it was okay. It was an okay movie, but that's funny how they changed asshole to casserole.
Yeah, I was gonna say like there's a certain charm in the people who get to choose what words they're replacing. Like there's almost like a little
It's like
bit
when rappers come out with an edited version of their song and it's like
Right.
totally tame.
or like exactly or like over the top, like too much.
Right.
You know, like casserole. That's very close to asshole, but it's kind of funny.
Clever
Like,
though.
you get off my
Yeah.
don't touch my casserole.
Like a couple of years ago, when Ice Cube did the intro for the Super Bowl, like and he sung "It Was a Good Day." He took
Yeah.
out some like the part where he says, "I didn't even have to use my AK." He took that
What'd he say?
out, changed it to some. I don't remember what he
Yeah,
said.
it
but he
wasn't
took
even my
that out,
birthday. That's what he said.
You know?
Yeah.
that's there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, exactly. Something very the opposite of I didn't have to use my AK. It's like that's not.
Usually, like these movies, like I own them, but they'll come on TV, and I'm lazy,
Ew.
so I'll start watching it because it's on TV. But I watch the stupid shitty censored movie.
Yeah.
I was like, I have the fucking
It's
movie,
such a
and
bummer,
I can watch
I know.
the actual movie, but like I'm
It's
too
kind of a
lazy to
bummer,
get up.
isn't it? But
Put
some
it
of these are
on.
funny though.
How about this though? I will raise you that same experience, but like now you're watching a movie on a DVD, but you've seen it so many times on TV that you know exactly when to expect the commercials. You're like, all right, here comes the commercials, but it keeps going. You're like, oh shit, this is the fucking DVD. I totally forgot. Like that happens to me before too. It's just like you've seen it so many times on Comedy Central. They're like, all right,
what sucks
here
is
comes
it
the
makes
commercials.
The movie fucking 2 hours longer
Yeah.
when you watch it on TV, and it just sucks. I hate it.
The Titanic was a 2-day event.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Bad movie theater joke, Josh. What's up? What's going on?
You know what? I feel pretty sure that I'm not a casserole. I'm like a totally nice guy.
What country you from? What ain't no country I ever heard of? They speak English and what? What? English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
Yes.
What? English, little sucker, do you speak it? Yes.
Did he still say fucker?
No, he said little sucker.
A little sucker? Like it, God damn, that was
English,
close.
little sucker.
Yeah.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Yippee-ki-yay, Mr. Falcon.
What? Mr. Who?
Yippee-ki-yay, Mr. Falcon?
Mr. Falcon. Yippee-ki-yay, Mr. Falcon.
Wow, that's not even close.
Yeah.
Mr. Falcon.
And honestly, that whole like little quick montage of what happens after he says yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, is just as cringe too. It's like this weird, like, I don't know, that was so...
Yippee-ki-yay, Mr. Falcon.
And it's like a Spanish dude saying Mr. Falcon.
right now.
Yes.
Just tell me where to sign, bud.
Right on my ass after you kiss it.
Kiss it.
You kiss mine. Both cheeks, both lips.
You just tell me where to sign, bud.
Right on my sandwich after you kiss it.
Cassie, you kiss mine. Both cheeks, both lips.
Did they have Jim Carrey do that?
No,
It sounded like his voice or as an impersonator.
a lot of the times they just use impersonators.
After my sandwich, after you kiss it.
It's not worth it to have the actor come back in and like unless they figure out to do it during like ADR or whatever. But usually they don't, and usually they have just impersonator to come back and do
That's
it.
what like Cranston said with the Spanish guy. Sometimes it doesn't match up. It's like the one word is totally different voice. Like what the fuck?
It was totally some Spanish dude. Mr. Falcon. Mr. Falcon.
Do you guys remember Nathan did you ever watch Nathan For You? You know Nathan
Yes.
Fielder? Remember?
I like that.
There was one episode where people's animals died, and what he did was he recorded the animal before it was put down, and he had someone come in to do a voiceover of the animal. But like it was like the lowest paid voiceover actor ever, and this kid's dog just died, and the dog was like, "Hello, my friend. Hey, I chose to go to heaven. I'm not." You know what I mean? Like it was just like so far fetched from what the kid expected the dog to sound like that the kid was like, "Daddy!" He looked over at the dad real quick and was like, very like, "God damn it, we got to find the video real quick because I am
finish this. Come on.
I'm gonna finish it while I'm playing the video."
Okay.
Shit about you,
Well, I'm from Huntsville, Texas. My
I'm
name is
Buck.
Buck, and I'm here to fuck. I'm from Huntsville, Texas. My name is Buck, and I'm here to party.
And I'm here to party.
An idea about what we do. We would not be good at what we do, would we? We would be cunts. You calling us cunts?
Staff Sergeant Dignam has a style of his own.
If we had an idea about what we do, we would not be good at what we do, would we? We would be sloppy. You calling us sloppy?
See that? That one doesn't
enough. I have had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking
the
plane. Everybody strap in. I'm about to open some fucking windows. Enough is enough. I have had it with these monkey fighting snakes on this
Monday through Friday plane.
Monkey fighting snakes on this Monday through Friday plane. That's so creative. I love it.
It's the best one.
Yeah.
Or one of the
I
best
didn't know
ones.
Keenan was in that.
Was that?
I didn't know Keenan was in that.
I know. I forgot about that.
Wow.
Everybody strap
Real
in.
creative.
You fight snakes.
About to open some freaking windows.
Freaking windows.
Not where some guy from John Hancock goes every Thursday to get a fucking blowjob. Not where some guy from John Hancock goes every Thursday to get his freaking paint draped.
What? To get his freaking paint draped.
Oh.
What?
This sound like a great big pussy. Just waiting to get fucked. This sound like a great big chicken just waiting to be plucked.
That is clever. Great big chicken waiting to be plucked. That's fucking perfect.
But you know what he did? Insulted Billy. Then I walked over to him politely. Tells me to go fuck myself. What? Then he called me a faggot. So what? Come here.
Hey, come here. He fucking beats.
My friend a faggot?
Tell my friend
to go fuck himself? Is that what you did? Told him to go.
Fucking Joe Pesci.
Sold them a little bit.
Come here. You call my friend the fucking like just that part is hilarious. Like, why is that funny? Just the way he says it.
Pesci is the
here.
fucking
You call
best.
my friend the fucking fag. What you fucking doing?
Everything he says is fucking hilarious.
He's so mad.
Billy. Then I walked over to him politely. Tells me to go stuff myself. What? Then he called me a maggot. So
He told me to go stuff myself. Then he calls me a maggot.
Maggot.
You call my fucking friend a fucking maggot? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Come here.
Come here.
You called my friend a maggot? You told him to go stop himself? Is that what you did?
You fucking, you motherfucker, you. He starts hitting with the phone, remember? I'm sorry, sir.
Yeah.
That was like the redneck guy. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, sorry.
All right, you all know the drill. When your number is called, step forward and repeat the phrase you've been given. Understand?
Is that a Baldwin?
Number 1, step forward.
Yep.
Forgot about this movie.
Hand me the keys, you fucking cocksucker. Hand me the keys, you fairy godmother.
You fairy godmother.
Number 2, step forward.
They're gonna change it, huh?
Give me the fucking keys, you fucking cocksucker motherfucker!
Knock it off. Get back.
Give me the freaking keys, you fairy godmother, brother,
Brother, what?
They did the same thing. You fairy godmother. They didn't.
Brother.
How many keys, you cocksucker?
In English, please.
Is that Benicio?
In
Yep.
English.
How many fucking keys, you cocksucker? What the fuck? How many keys, you godmother?
They godmother.
Please.
Excuse me.
In English.
How many keys, you godmother? What the
That was a horrible
bullshit.
one.
The whole
Yeah.
rap was a setup.
Hand me the keys, you fucking cocksucker.
It was
It's the same shit.
The whole rap was a setup.
This is the over.
Hand me the keys, you fairy godmother.
Yeah, it's so.
They
that's-
just say
yeah.
the same one.
Hand me the keys, you fucking
Again.
cocksucker.
I know.
Hand me the keys, you fairy god.
godmother.
They really wanted to.
I heard that they were laughing during that part because Benicio farted like 15 times during that shit.
Benicio.
Like in the little enclosed area, and they're like, "Come on, man!" And they were all just fucking around and farting and.
Benicio
He ate a bunch of Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So,
Benicio del Farto. You know what I'm
R.I.P.
talking about?
Spacey's career.
The Benicio del Gasso. You know what I'm saying?
We didn't get to the dude yet. There it
Here you
is.
go, Larry.
Here you go, Larry.
See what happens?
This is creative.
See what happens, Larry? You see what happens?
This what happens, Larry.
Fuck a stranger in the ass, Larry. This is what happens, Larry. See what happens, Larry?
This.
See what happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass? This is what happens. You see what happens, Larry?
This is what
See
happens.
what happens, Larry? You see what happens, Larry, when you fuck a stranger in the ass?
Now listen to what they do with it.
It's not his car, dude.
What happens, Larry?
What the fuck are you doing? That's my baby. The
Oh
guy,
yeah,
the
that
guy
guy
that
with
runs.
his terrible voiceover.
He looks like Earthquake.
His mouth doesn't match up.
I'm gonna fucking kill you!
I kill you.
This is what happens, Larry. You see what happens, Larry? You see what happens when you find a stranger in the Alps?
You find a stranger in the Alps.
You see what happens, Larry? This is what happens when you feed a scrambled eggs.
What'd he say?
happens, Larry?
When you something scrambled eggs? You hear what he said? This is what happens when you fuck with scrambled eggs. What did he say?
when you find a stranger in the Alps.
No.
The second one.
The second one is scrambled eggs.
This is what happens when you feed them scrambled eggs. What happens, Larry? Full of strangers. What the hell are you doing, man? Stop it! Hey, man. I just bought that guy last week. Whoa. Hey, I'm gonna kill you.
It's not even
That's
Larry's
great.
car.
Yeah, I know. It's not. Yeah. You see what happens, Larry, when you find a stranger in the Alps?
That's the best. I think either that one or the monkey fighting snakes on this Monday through Friday plane is pretty great.
I'm gonna go with The Big Lebowski. Like, seeing that on
just 'cause
Comedy
it's our
Central
favorite.
after seeing the real one so time, and like, this is what happens. You find a stranger in the Alps. Is like that's hilarious. Yeah. When you fuck a
that whole
stranger in
movie
the
is
ass,
cursing, so we have it all memorized in our head, and then we see that shit, and it's like, what?
It was just so left field, like fuck a stranger in the ass or find a stranger in the Alps. So like they went with mountains, you know, like
like Alp. Let's go with the Alps.
I'll go with mountains. That's what happens when you fuck a stranger in the mountains. Like, all right, very cool, very cool.
What in the chat they're talking about Righteous Gemstones. Is it good? Is it worth the viewing?
Uncle Billy's Billy Bundle. What the fuck is it called? Righteous Gemstones. I hear fantastic things about.
If you got the time, it's all right. The last season wasn't as good, but it was,
It's no Eastbound and Down, goddammit, or Vice Principals.
No, dude, but Walton Goggins apparently crushes it.
Yeah.
Danny McBride crushes it. Fucking Walter Matthau crushes it. Walter Matthau. Fucking holy
John
shit.
Goodman.
Yeah, John Goodman. Walter Matthau. Wow.
Adam Devine.
They have Bradley Cooper in the final season in like one episode too. He's got
That's
like his
cool.
own episode. They do like a flashback scene.
Definitely.
Yeah, I gotta
it's cool.
see it. I gotta start it from season 1 though.
You know what Danny McBride wants to do? Somebody asked him about making a movie of it, and he said instead of making a movie, he would rather they went around and did like live like gemstone shows.
Yeah, like
the
what he did.
religious parody, like doing like a show like a religious parody, because that's like what the gemstones are. They're making fun of like these, Joel Osteens and whatever, these pastors who charge. Yeah, charge all this money. They're making fun of that.
But the
So that's
Walton
like their
Goggins
deal.
character does that thing but what you're exactly talking about though, Uncle Billy's whatever it's called, I forget, Bible, Uncle Billy, it's all bees. It's hilarious, but like it's what it is. It's like this traveling kind of Bible study thing, but they're like, let's make that in real life as part of like the new season, so because it's not being renewed, it's done, but they kind of will revive it. And I think that's a great idea. I got to see the fucking show. I got to see the show because I really haven't seen it. Just kind of talking out my ass at this point, but I hear great things about it.
That's what he wants to do. He wants to do like these live, like faith session, like what the gemstones do in the show, but where you go and watch the gemstones show, and they're doing like this religious parody show. Like that's his idea anyway. Yeah, it's pretty funny. It's all right. I didn't think it was as good as Kenny Powers, but it's cool.
It's
Danny
hard to get.
McBride doesn't have as much screen time as as like the other ones. He's Eastbound and Down and Vice Principals, so that's part of why. Because I think he's hilarious. Like Danny McBride's he's funny as shit.
Yeah,
Right,
he
I
has
think-
some hilarious parts in this show, but it's just he's not like the main character.
Yo,
so.
Walton Goggins is like the sleeper guy that really no one really expected for him to like. He was in The Shield. I don't know if you guys ever watched The Shield.
He's been in a lot of
He's
things.
been in a lot of things,
had
but he's like this sleeper actor, so to speak. That all of a sudden
nobody
like,
knew he had this side kind of thing.
He's coming
Yeah.
into his own right now. It's really cool to see because he's been really underappreciated for a long time as far as acting goes.
Like when he was in House of a Thousand Corpses, and his
Yeah.
scene was it just like he's like the cop that runs in and
Remember
gets
that
killed.
long-
like that was this whole
right.
scene, like a 2-minute scene where he like runs in and gets shot in the head or some shit.
No, but
forgot about that.
I believe his scene was that long zoom out, right? Where he's on his knees and they just zoom out extra
yeah.
long, and then at the end of the zoom out, he gets shot in the head. Yeah, that's a fucking.
His scene was like standing there while the other cop's talking, and then after the shit goes south, then he just pretty much gives up.
Yep. Yeah.
That was his, and then he finally started getting roles. White Lotus, the last season of White Lotus.
White Lotus, yep.
Here, I gotta see that too. Yeah.
He did a few things with Danny McBride too. Like this wasn't his first one, you know. He did this one, and I think that Vice Principals one you mentioned. He was in that with him. He was like the main. He's not really a main in Righteous Gemstones, from what I recall. At least in the last season, he's in it, but he's not in it, you know, all that much. His character's pretty minor.
It's just that song that took off. Like I hear that everywhere. He did like a televangelist number, and like it's all I hear the fucking song on TikTok every day. It's crazy. So, and he's hosted SNL last weekend, so he must be doing something right.
He had some issue with that girl from the Gemstone show, but I don't remember what it was. There was something that happened, and he made some comment about it, but I don't know. I didn't read the story enough to know what I'm talking about.
Well, there's 2 more short vids if you just want to get those out of the way, and then we can get the fuck out.
I want to play this one real quick, and I'll go to yours. I've been waiting to play this one. Did you see how this dog goes downstairs?
Oh yeah, the balls.
Yeah, balls first.
Didn't we show this?
I don't think so. Maybe we did, but you know what? If ever
balls
a time,
are always good.
Yeah, if ever a time to show balls first, it's this dog just going down. I don't even understand why. Maybe he's like, what's it called? Like he's got blue balls or whatever. You know, maybe he's not neutered. But like, why would you go down this way?
We played this before.
Did we? Well,
yeah.
This would be a one and done real quick.
Go down.
One more time.
Downstairs.
And then we'll fully delete it. She's almost like egging him on. Go ahead, come on. Balls first. Go ahead. Come on, balls first. Go ahead.
Come on, do this.
What a oh shit!
How does he not
What
hurt?
the fuck?
That's gotta hurt.
Or it's fucking fantastic. You know, it's one of the two, right? It's got to be the worst or the best.
There's a fine line. Like if you hit one ball a little too hard, you never know.
Ooh!
Better hope it's smooth sailing there.
You ever seen the bear? Like there's a bear and he's like he goes up to this net and he's trying to like scratch his back, but the net accidentally fucking breaks and nails him right in the balls, and the bear reacts like a man getting hit in the balls.
Oh my god!
You guys never seen the bear get hit in the balls? Oh, okay, real quick.
I don't think so.
Can you and then you have 2 videos as well, Duke.
Just go to yours because I might get rid of one of them.
I can't believe you guys never seen this video.
I'm trying to get the best of the best over here for you guys.
This bear gets nailed in the nuts.
Oh god!
And
the bear goes over the mountain.
He gives the most human reaction ever of getting hit in the nuts. Like as soon as you guys see how the bear reacts, you'll be like, oh yeah, I get it. Gotcha. Okay. Ouch. Ouchie. Enjoy this. So it says, instant karma, bear gets hit in the nuts for messing with my water tank. All right. Enjoy. We don't even got to play. Okay, so he's kind of messing with this thing right here. All right, and he's about to scratch his back on it.
Yeah.
Watch something up under his legs come up and just nail him right in the nuts. Hang on a second, it's coming. Okay, he scratches his back, and then maybe it's from the top. Here it comes. Bam!
Oh!
And look how he walks away like this. He goes down, dude. He got nailed. Oh!
That looks like me.
Bro, the exact way he walked away.
Rolling around.
Look how he walked away. Like how the legs are very out.
Defeated.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, man.
It's fucking.
That shit's universal.
I know. It doesn't matter if you're a bear or a man. You get hit in the nuts like that and you act just like that. Ooh.
All right, 100 bear nuts versus 1 human nut.
Who wins?
My nuts.
I can't believe you guys never seen that. I'm glad I got to show you that. I really am. Come on, Chrome, open up. Open up, you cunt.
So, what do we got here? What's this one I sent you? I'm still looking for others.
Yep, trying to let my shit open. It's being a bitch. Instant karma. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one.
Bare necessities.
I think we
You guys
got
like that? I wrote that song too for 2 seconds ago.
Just so you know, we have maybe 3 weeks until we're in the new place. We won't have this bullshit internet anymore. We're moving on up.
I think I got him.
And we got I faint when I laugh or bro clocked out to get straight to it. Which one?
I would just do the fainting while laughing because what is this called?
Do you believe
cataplexy.
it? Do you believe it? Is it real or fake?
Yes, cataplexy. People faint over some weird shit. Sometimes it's like seeing something that is too much for them, a sensory overload. This one is laughing for some reason triggers this lady's shit.
It's almost like a narcolepsy kind of thing. Like
yeah,
she can't control it.
She comes right back.
Ew.
Hey, I don't want to see her come.
She comes on whose back?
Cataplexy.
She's trying to eat with cataplexy. I have a cat who's.
She's got to be a lot of fun to.
She's trying to eat cat there? That's
yeah.
Like pineapple kitty and shit.
Pineapple cataplexy.
Yeah, full time.
But why is it?
I like helping people.
Why is it only happening when she goes to eat, though? That's my point. Like, it's very coincidental that the cataplexy and she laughs, like they get her to laugh right when she's about to eat.
It happens when strong emotion like laughter, excitement, or anger triggers sudden, brief muscular weakness.
I guess I'm saying it wrong. I believe cataplexy is real. I'm just saying, as far as she goes, it's just interesting how it only happens, when she's trying to go to eat, because it's kind of more funnier when she's got something in her hands, but then she passes out. Okay, I'm going to go. Oh, I pass out again. It's like.
You're calling her a fat phony, aren't you?
Calling you.
It only happens when she would get likes and views.
Or maybe,
exactly.
Or to Duke's point, maybe she gets so excited or worked up over about to eat, she passes out. She's like, "Oh my God, here it comes! It's coming!"
I can't believe this is too much more food.
If that was the case, she'd be
skinny.
A lot thinner.
Yep.
She'd be a lot thinner. Like you can tell with how chunky she is. Like there's no way this shit's true.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
She ain't been missing that. You can tell she ain't missing no meals. Like
she would be crying. Yeah. She would be crying if every time she went to eat, she would pass out. I just want some food. I just want to eat. Please.
She'd be like 94 pounds if that was the case. She looks like she's at least like 628, something like that.
She's literally fat and jovial. There's no way she has cataplexy when she goes to eat. Like she's the opposite of someone who passes out and eats. She passes out after she eats because she has the itis. That's why. She passes out after she eats because she has a lot of glucose in her blood. That's why. That's why she passes out.
Oh my God.
A lot of insulin surplus going on after all the glucose consumption. I'm going to go to bed now. That's why she's cataplexy. Insuplexy. That's what it's called.
I mean, you could give those other two a shot if you want. The schizo shooting a fake gun at the cops was kind of funny.
Yeah.
And the guy that smoked meth as soon as he got out of work in the work elevator.
That was like me with like Roxy's. All right,
really?
I'm out. Gotta go. Gotta do it whenever I can. Yeah.
Immediately.
Why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be?
That's kind of like me with weed, though. Like, I'm out.
Yeah, right. You with weed, you're like, yo, I don't have anything to last me 11 months. Can you get me 1 gram to last me 11 months? Like, no, dude, you don't have a problem. Your problem is lack of weed. That's your problem. You don't have enough of it.
I do what
you're
I
good.
can.
Yeah, you're good. I'll tell you, you're good. You're not. You don't got to worry about any type of weed problems. Yeah. No, like even if Duke was smoking too much, the amount he smokes is not enough to be too much.
All right, Puff Daddy. But you can take that name now.
No, you're Puff Daddy. Oh, I see what you did.
This is me.
You beat me to it. Yeah, this is.
That's what we forgot to mention when we were talking about Puff Daddy, about that Hoboken squat cobbler, man.
Yes. Yeah.
That's what I forgot to talk about. So like that was
you got an important agenda that you gotta.
apparently that was one of the things we forgot to mention. So apparently Diddy was doing the Hoboken squat cobbler, which is where where he puts on a costume and he sits on a pie and he cries. So that's basically what it
really.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, that's what he was doing during his freak offs. It's on.
Well, that wasn't the only thing too.
If you look it up, if you Google
Here it is, I got it.
Hoboken squat cobbler.
The act of someone in costume sitting on a pie and wiggling around. It's a sexual fetish and may involve crying.
So that was something that came out that was what Diddy was doing in his.
That wasn't the only thing he was doing in the corner too. Like no bullshit, he was also playing literally in the corner an importer exporter. That's what he didn't. You wouldn't give the guy his name. He would just say, "I'm an importer exporter." That's all he would say, and he had like a bandana over his mouth and nose and like a hat on. It's like, dude, I know it's you, bro. What are you talking about?
You're the only guy with a Tootsie Roll dick.
So this video right here, Duke recorded himself on the beach the other day, kind of just hanging out. But now we got security footage of Duke getting off work and hitting right to the weed pipe. That's what you're saying.
This is how fucked up I get off of one hit of CBD.
Yeah, this is how Duke can't wait to hit that THCA pipe. He's like, he's ready to go.
First and foremost, viewer discretion is advised. Now, I'm not gonna lie, at first, I'm like, bro, just getting stretches in. I'm thinking maybe he's a yoga instructor, whatever. Then he pulled out the crack pipe. Now, I'm gonna keep it real. I ain't seen niggas do crack since the early 2000s.
Yeah, it's
Look
crazy.
at the way he's humping the ground.
But, like, people smoke like this. Like, you know it's crack or meth when you have that half shit.
Yeah.
Like when you're half shit squatting and smoking, like what he was just doing there, like, nobody smokes weed and half shit squat like this guy just did like 2 seconds ago.
Gang, first and foremost, viewer discretion is advised.
Ready, right
now, I'm not gonna lie, at first, I'm like,
right after the stretch. Right after the stretch, right here. Here's the shit squat right there.
Now, I'm gonna keep it real. I ain't seen niggas do crack since the early 2000s. I ain't even know crack was still around. My boy is
that ain't crack.
Fuck out. This nigga is flexible as fuck. Pause, no dick. Now he's a SEAL. This nigga swimming around. And I just want to know, like, where do this nigga live? Like, I know it's somebody in the building, like on the 4th floor, mad as hell waiting for the elevator right now.
Yeah.
But, gang, you can't even lie, gang. That's probably a regular Wednesday for this nigga. And he do look like he is having the time of his fucking life. Somebody.
I have to ask.
That shit's good.
I have to ask.
Is it real or fake?
What? I was there, so yes, it was real.
Okay, I have to ask. I didn't know if you were putting it on for the camera or not.
That's one hit of CBD. That's not even meth. The guy was off. It's not crack. It's not meth. It's that straight CBD, no THC.
Remember Moms Against Marijuana? That's one bong blunt of CBD. Yeah. What are you going to do when you get, like they always... You see the street, how they get potholes? That's from one marijuana joint being thrown out the car. But they always that's from one weed bong. That's what happens after one weed bong. Like they always
I'd rather be on the I'd rather be doing hemp lines than doing,
exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Yep.
Everybody in the comments gonna be jealous as fuck.
Well, it looks like you had a great time.
Yeah, man, that's my hump day. That was today. I just got out of a law firm, and that's me on the 4th floor. So
you look good. You look good. You
Thanks.
Look like you're refreshed.
I was doing a little yoga, stretching my back out, and that CBD really helps.
Stretching that back out. Well, listen, I gotta wake up.
Bro was locked in
7 hours. You were locked in. You were locked in. I'll give you that.
No, the bro was locked in above that. No. All right.
What?
We don't
No,
have to.
I didn't get it. What's
kind
that?
of a big deal.
No, there's this guy shooting the cops with his imaginary gun, but we don't have to.
You got another video? You want to watch that one?
Yeah, above me doing the hemp lines. you got a typical day in Atlanta.
Bro was locked in. Oh, that's what you mean. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying you were locked in with that.
Well, that too. Yeah.
You executed that half squat.
Clocked out and locked in.
When I clock out, I lock in. Like hell yes, hell yes. I gotta sign into this bad boy. You got a little Instagram.
Trying to knock these out because I don't know. Are we gonna have a show next week? Depends how you feel.
I don't see why not. I mean, I'm back Monday, so I mean,
You're back Monday, yeah. Yeah, we should.
There's many days.
I think last year we were a little sluggish on the way back.
Yeah, we might have been.
Because it was a Monday, that's why.
At least we did one today, though.
Yes. Getting it out of the way. We missed last week, so.
Like the losers we are. That's my bad. I'll take that. I'll blame Grandpa Ed for that one.
You could do, you want to do DeAndre's tax services. That one up at the plant.
Oh, yeah, you just put that one. You can do that one instead. That's fine. At this point, we're anything that loads.
Yeah, pretty funny.
Yeah, send the next one you want to watch after Bro is locked in.
You got fucking Billy Bob over there hogging up all the bandwidth.
Yeah.
I love how the cops are just going around.
Come on. How can you say racist cops exist in 2025? This guy's finger gunning them, and they're not doing a damn thing. If this was not the 90s, he'd be dead already. We've
He's
made
locked
strides.
in, bro.
Yeah, we've made strides, right?
He's having a blast.
Yeah, he's loving it. I want to be that guy in life. Just finger gunning the cops as they drive by.
People were saying that we had a huge hangover last year from Rockville, did we?
No, I'm gonna say no.
I don't know about that.
That was like, because that's again.
I think we were just tired as fuck.
Well, I don't know if we were doing
the
Tuesdays.
broken wrist or whatever.
Yeah.
Yep. We might have done it right away. I don't know if we were doing Tuesdays then or not. So we might have done a Monday night or a Tuesday.
I think we did it like the day after or some shit. It was like, it was crazy. It was too soon.
Hopefully no broken
I remember
wrists or broken
watching
phones.
it, and Josh had like a thing on his arm, and everybody was saying it was too much fapping or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Professor Fapper, yeah.
Some guy in the chat.
I was jerking it hard.
Cobra Commander or something. I don't know.
Jerking it hard over fapping.
Yeah, don't break your wrist this year.
I'll try not to. No,
Don't break anything this
Yeah.
We'll try, yeah, no phones, no wrists. I don't even think I can go in the wrist still hurts. I don't even think I can go into many pits. So that's a bummer.
Well, once the alcohol hits and the heavy band's on the stage, he's going in.
Yeah, once Kill Switch goes on and Mudvayne goes on, forget about it. Forget.
Yeah.
Forget.
He's gonna be in a wheelchair by the time I get there Saturday.
Yeah, hopefully not. We'll see.
Oh.
Well, with that said, I think we've done our mission tonight, boys. I gotta go to bed.
Well, we'll save the DeAndre because he has a whole series, doesn't he?
I have no idea. I don't see anyone
there's a
else
lot
out
of
there.
those. It's pretty great.
Who's this? DeAndre.
There's a guy on social media that it's like a ghetto dude that does like a commercial for your business. So this one's DeAndre's tax services. Then there's DeAndre's auto mechanic thing. So he threw it in the chat, but it's all right.
It'd be cool if we can get him to do a video for Nothing Funny. Can we cameo him for Nothing Funny?
I could hit him up.
Yeah, be like, yo, dude, like just talk mad shit about us.
He's like a homeless guy.
We'll make sure for next Wednesday or whenever we decide to do it that when we get to videos, the DeAndre videos are the first videos we play. So just remind us.
Okay, remember that.
Yeah,
Mr. D Jolly. I'm gonna hit him up right now too.
Yeah, ask him. Like, we'd love an intro for our show if he could be ever so kind. Be ever so kind. Thank you for watching the show tonight. Sorry we missed
literally DMing
last week. If you did enjoy whatever the fuck we did today, give us a like, give us a subscribe, share the episode out to anybody and everybody if you enjoyed it. That goes actually longer than if you hit like or if you hit subscribe, but they all do their thing. So thank you so much for hanging out with us. Nothing Funny Show. And Duke and Cranston, take it out. We'll see y'all next week.
Well, everybody stay out of the pit and no Diddy. Go ahead.
And out of the armpit. Like, comment, subscribe, tell your friend, buy our songs. That's for Nothing Funny. And my page, Prank Call Chaos HQ, which I haven't put any new content on for like months.
Come on, man.
One of these days I will. And keep an eye on Diddy with that Hoboken squat cobbler. Because that video is going to get dropped soon. You'll get to see him sitting in the pie wearing his costume. You'll love it. So.
Just be careful. Be careful what happens.
And
when you find a stranger in the Alps.
Get us some subscribers, because once you get us to 500, we will be doing the Hoboken squat cobbler right here on the show live. So,
and I'm gonna front flip through a table.
500.
I promise you. I will front flip through a table.
Please do so.
I will.
Please.
I will indeed. I will.
All right, we love you, everybody that hung out with us tonight. Jen, Shamrock, even Brock showed up.
What up, Brocky? Stiff Richard, all those cool peeps.
Stiffy, yep.
We appreciate you, and we'll see you on the next one, huh?
Unless we all die horribly.
Yeah, unless we all suffocate. Or, it's just Cranston. He comes on the next show. He's like, yeah, they died. They legit died. So it's a Cranston show now.
Freak offs and didn't come back.
Yeah. Sorry.
Being held somewhere, presumed scared.
Nope.
You're the NFC now, the Nothing Funny Cranston, not NFTs, but NFCs, All right.
And again, we're not going to hurt Josh. He's going to hurt himself.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with us. There's nothing we can do. It's alcohol and Josh.
Right.
So
it's me versus alcohol. They're actually the ones who are on my side trying to help me.
We're trying to stop him, but
trying to prevent the harm, but we'll see. Find out if anything's broken next Wednesday. Okay.
All right, we love y'all.
Okay, bye.
Rub that prostitute gum on my nips.